when we last left off, the group had escaped from prison in Icemount. When they all met up at the cellar, they met two tabaxis at. They then, Snek ended up natural 20ing a crate, which meant he kicked it completely down the street, alerting all the guards to your position.
Super safe.
Yay!
Pretty much all the righteous flame wardens began to close in on the position. You fought them off. The fight went, differently for everybody. Some people sustained massive injuries, such as Molt and Snek, who have some injuries. Well, a few injuries were fine. I think Karo took a few points of damage out of his temporary hit points, so Karo was fine. But nevertheless, you began to fight them off until the Divine Warden showed up, the large Solar. And you got very, very lucky in terms of initiative, since I rolled the same initiative for him as I did for Shax and Sabina. So you were able to arrive at the same time, throwing you a teleportation stone, which Rrak used, which teleported you all to a small island off the coast of Zakima. You met a strange Triton man, who seemed to be exiled to this island for a crime he says he didn't commit. And after convincing him to teleport you all to Vadenhime, he cast teleportation circle spell, and you all were teleported from the island to a cupboard in a palace, in the Grand Palace of Vadenhime. You were interrogated by several people, one of them being the general of the army, the other being a large Leone man with full plate armor and a large great axe on his back, a race that none of you have really seen before.
I saw him.
You saw, but not previously to this.
Yeah,
after
a Wimbleway.
A Wimboa.
Anyway, after you cast a Zone of Truth spell on you, you were all asked a series of questions until you were asked very annoyingly to this lone figure what your favorite color was. After the Grand General reminded him he was ordered to ask that question by a specific person. You all then led out of the palace, where you stood atop, I've forgotten the name of the mountain again. I'm dreadful at remembering my name of things. Vadenhime Mountain, the large, flat-topped mountain in the center of Cyridillia, the capital of Vadenhime. I'm going to pick up.
Can I just also put 50p on that matter when it came to the favourite colour? Was that like something off Monty Python where it was the old fella? Yeah, crossing the bridge. What is your name? What is your favourite colour? What is your quest?
You're a loony.
Yeah.
What I will tell you, Chris, is you are currently suffering from PTSD from the previous fight.
Holy shit!
Yes.
Yeah, that one wasn't great.
Yes.
Molt is also suffering from a broken back, so it could have been worse.
So
Sure
now
it was.
I'm getting flashbacks of Vietnam. Okay.
Sort of. I'll explain how it works.
Thank you very much.
I mean, Molt was visited by the Iron Sheik, so I think you got off lightly.
Like, Chris,
have you guys seen that video?
Because if you'd seen the amount of shit that was coming at us, there was a lot of guards, a lot, and we were very lucky.
Oh,
that's fucking great!
One initiative less than potential TPK.
I'm glad that someone got that.
Anyway, what would you all like to do? You're all standing atop this large mountain.
Can I die with laughter?
No, you can't. You can see the large, sprawling city of Vadenhime all around you. What would you like to do?
I'm going to mind link with Erdan, and I'll say, Erdan, I think we should find a temple or some sort of healing for Molt and Snek.
As they're talking, I'm already walking slowly off.
You're walking 10 feet. Per 6 seconds to hobble forward, then hobble again.
Erdan replies to Heris, my thoughts exactly, and I think Molt's thoughts as well. Find a temple.
Should we get in contact with Shax? Thank him for the rescue.
Oh dear. I can really see this is going.
I'm standing, don't I?
Oh no, two of you are standing.
I'm not gonna.
Matthew?
Oh,
Matthew, I will have standing.
So I will say to Heris, yes, that's probably a good idea, although I currently don't have the spell prepared today.
I do. I'm gonna cast sending.
Okay. You do
Shacks.
cast Sending On.
To Shacks.
Okay, you begin to cast a spell. What's your message?
Let's see. 25 words.
Yep.
Hello, Shacks. Hello. Can you hear me? Hello. Is this on? Wait. Oh, you apply afterwards. This is Heris. Hi. We're safe in Vadenhime.
3 of us left.
How are you?
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What was his part? Yeah, it's good to know your. That's not his voice at all. Fuck, what checks his voice?
No character.
Some
You still
things
dying?
never
Yeah,
change.
there you go.
I just-
Good
I-
to hear you're.
Sorry.
Good to hear you're okay. That's it.
Okay.
That's
At the same time, Shax
Isn't it?
receives another
Wait,
message.
3 words.
That's all he sends.
I'm going to cast Sending again.
Oh, God. Okay.
Replying to Shacks. And I'll say, is that it? 3 words? You know there are 25. You're just wasteful. Meow.
Oh no.
Meow. Do tabaxis say meow? Meow.
Oh god, you're taking
It's
this off
not
Rudels,
racist.
aren't you? Wow.
Is that it? Is what he sends?
Meow. Meow. That's it.
Okay. You get another reply. I know how the spell works. I had a friend who always went to meow. That's what you get.
At the same time, Shax receives another
see.
message from Hugh.
Meow, 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 no.
Right,
Meow,
I'm gonna
meow,
spend all my
meow,
sorcery points.
meow.
I'm going to
Oh,
go to another fair level.
Okay.
I don't care if I fucking die now. I'm doing it.
This is when we enter a fight.
Roll
No third levels, no sorcery points.
No first or second levels
Yeah.
because you converted them all into third level spell slots
Yeah.
just to cast
What,
Sending.
what message did you send in, Karis?
So, nah, I'm not.
Okay.
I'll leave it.
Alright.
But I'm converting 5 points into third level.
Okay. What are the rest you doing?
Has Karo been to the capital before?
That's up to you. Do you think Karo would have been to the capital before?
Be back in a sec.
I think he might have like some military training and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
It's up to you.
I think I would know at least how fucking massive this city is.
Yes, you know it is 5,000 by 5,000 square miles. Sorry, 5,000 square miles, not by.
Yeah. So I know this place is like a fucking beacon of humanity,
It
basically.
is. Yeah, pretty much. This is a big city.
5,000 by 5,000. This city is a 4-dimensional space.
It is 4-dimensional, yes.
My
Five
word.
now.
Breaking a rule of physics here, boys.
I'm going to just follow. I'll probably follow Snek because keep him out of trouble.
Alright. Anyone else? Well, what else are you doing? You can still see the 2 guards behind you, or by the door, just looking at you.
So I think at this point I've gotten about 80 feet away from everybody.
Jesus
no,
Christ.
so
I'm
10 feet
sorry.
is actually an action, so it would be 1, 2, 3. So you're about 30 feet away. 40
Still
feet.
still walking away.
You're not walking, you're kind of like very slowly hobbling. You can't walk properly since your back is still broken. You're just able to walk due to like this the brace placed onto your back. So it's a very, very slow and very painful to walk.
The Iron Sheik made him humble.
Fuck's sake.
Damn it. Alright, what are the rest you doing?
I'm gonna follow Molt and find a temple.
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
just following them, guys. Because they're like just fucked, aren't they?
Yeah,
One's hobbling.
Okay, so you begin making your way towards the edge of this mountain, and you can see the large staircase carved into the side that kind of like goes all completely around the mountain, like a spiral all the way down.
If
Not
Molt
a
will
spiral,
allow
like-
it, I'll help him. If Molt allows it, I'll help him by give him a piggyback or something down to wherever the temple is.
That's
Nope.
All right.
I didn't think it would, but it's worth offering.
So it will take you. Let me figure out how long it will take Molt to walk down these stairs. 500-foot tall mountain.
About 5 years.
3 days.
Yeah, pretty much 2 days. Now it would take that long. It would be.
Now is the time to introduce the D&D official combat wheelchair.
Saw that post. It's mental.
I find it very, very tone deaf. The implication that they should be crippled in game as well is a bit, or disabled.
Yeah.
So
it'll take you 83 minutes to walk down. So 83 rounds to walk down the stairs.
Okay.
No more than that. No, hang on. It'll take 500 rounds to walk down the stairs, which is 83 minutes. Yeah. So the rest of the group begin walking down like this. The staircase carved into the side of the mountain that goes all the way around. And by the time you're about halfway down, then Molt is about a third of the way down. So about a quarter of the way down, even.
The fact that Matt had 86 minutes ready makes me think he's thought this out beforehand.
I have. I thought, like, how long would it take Molt to walk down these stairs? I had a long car drive here. I have plenty of time. So George, just make your way down these stairs.
Yep. Just
right.
I'll keep an eye out for any inns or taverns anywhere we can stay tonight.
Well, you're currently on top of a mountain in the middle of a massive fuck-off city.
Is
So
it the morning? What time of day?
Yes, it is about. I'm trying to remember when we ended. It was about 9 o'clock in the morning, I'd say.
Yeah, sounds about right. Okay.
So if you look at this Cyridillia map, you are literally in the very fucking center. That large, like, circle in center. That's where you are.
Christ. It's like the middle of London.
Pretty much. You're slap banging with a massive, like, metropolis. Not metropolis. That's fucking City from Superman.
Metro.
Well,
Metropolis is
I'm
a good
guessing
description.
from on top of the mountain, I can see where fucking temples are.
We're in Metro City.
You can see where they are. You just can't make any details from which ones they are.
Yeah, but I know the direction.
Yeah, you know the direction.
I'm walking that way after the fucking stairs.
Okay, so it's going to take you about 3 days to walk there.
Bloody hell.
Let's start.
Walking at 10 feet across a city. It's going to take quite a while.
Karo would be keeping pace with at most.
Okay. Are there any carts around?
Yeah, there seems to be carts, like taxi-like cars going around. 2 cabs.
I'm going to mind link with Erdan.
John's not here.
John's here.
John's gone somewhere different really quick.
Okay. I'm going to mind link with Karo. I'm going to say, Karo. Hey,
Yes.
Should we get like a car to put like Molt in?
It'd be a good idea. Otherwise, it's going to take him forever.
I don't think he can ride a horse like that. Maybe.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Make it work.
Are you like that would destroy? That would like
Yeah.
vaporize the back.
Yeah,
unless like we just lie you like over the horse. Like
that's even worse.
Yeah.
Have you been on a horse before, Ben?
Once, I think. I'm gonna go with no.
It's not good on the fucking spinal cord. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. So anyone? So I'm looking at anyone who's got like a cart. Now, is it like a place you go to like rent a cart?
You can see like some of them from where you are. Make a perception check.
Where's the nearest enterprise?
I mean,
different city.
Wouldn't say no, but and then we just change the name afterwards.
Okay, I'll give assistance on the look for the taxi.
That's a 1.
It's a 1. Good start.
Yep.
You get advantage because Karo's assisting.
Oh yeah, that's a point. Everyone's passive perception most likely went up, Matt.
Yeah, I've already changed them all.
That's good.
Oh, I don't think I updated mine.
That's a 16.
16? You're looking around. You can't like find like a taxi rank anywhere, but you do see the occasional like similar design car with like a big taxi sign on the top. Drive past. And you probably think you probably like flag one down pretty easily.
So I'll like put my hand out.
Sorry, are we on the way to the temple?
You've just made the down the stairs 3 days later. Yeah, you can like wave one down, he's enough. One of them just kind of stops the horse and goes, greetings, where can I take you all?
Look at Karo and Malik again and say,
Yeah.
do you know this place? Do you know like a temple name?
Hello?
Just take us to the nearest temple. I'll talk to the cabin and say, take us to the nearest temple, please.
Of course. How many of you?
There are
Snek.
6.
7, you can't Igneous.
6. 7. Just 7 of us.
Very well, jumping in, and the door kind of opens slightly. It's cramped, but you can all fit inside.
Rrak will walk.
Alright. So
will Snek.
Alright, so the cart just goes
Heris will
faster
stay
than
with
most
Snek.
of you can walk.
How
kind
fast
of
does it
see-
go?
It's going like a horse through a street, and you're walking. So, pretty fast.
I have 40 feet of movement.
What's the movement of a horse?
Like
It's-
40
it's-
feet.
It's still going to be going. Well, actually, they might be able to keep with it.
A workhorse, I think, is like 50 feet.
Yeah,
Wow,
because there was
yeah.
a point where I played a rogue at the point and I could run faster than a fucking racing horse.
60 feet. So we're on my next one. I think horse is 60 feet.
Yeah, I had like 70 feet of movement.
So look, let me put up my monster menu. The horse is definitely going faster than you two are anyway.
Rrak will just do it. We'll just break into a light jog.
Okay, it's even in a light jog. I mean, a light jog is in theory, unless you're dashing, then it'll be ahead of you.
I'll rage and then I'll do my frenzy and dash.
All right. So do you
can
dash?
Yeah.
Do you dash across the city?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Go,
Both
go,
make
go.
I think I'll stay on the cart. They're all
Right, both-
like loons.
con saves.
Can I not make an athletics test on that? Because at the end of the day,
This is your constitution of you running full pelt for a good couple of miles.
Yeah,
like
this
through a
is
dense
Jordan.
This isn't like a small village. It's like
isn't that
running
what-
from this. It's like running from the center of London to like the very end of London without
Yeah,
stopping.
no, so
Wouldn't it
this
not-
is
wouldn't it
the
not-
point.
Wouldn't
This
it
is the
not
point,
be
Chris.
would not be like considered athletics because it's
No,
endurance or jogging?
No,
because
it's you getting tired thing.
Yeah,
Your
it's not. It's
constitution.
not
It's
your
straight stamina.
technique. It's not your technique or strength that's going to make you run faster. Because if that was the case, then bodybuilders
could-
would be
It
like
could reduce
ridiculous.
You can make
fatigue.
an athletics check to be able to run with athletics to be used, but not to
Oh.
counteract exhaustion.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
well,
Paul
what I'll do
Radcliffe
is-
wasn't built like Arnold Schwarzenegger, mate.
Yeah, I'll try and use my athletics then to kind of reduce the fatigue that I'll have
It's
afterwards.
it's a constitution check to reduce that. That's what the con is. I think athletics wouldn't help because you're not like doing anything athletic. You're just resisting the effects of the exhaustion. So it's a con save.
11. I got an 11.
11. Right. What's Rrak get?
14.
14. All right. So you both fail. So you both take a level of exhaustion.
Great.
Did you frenzy rage, Chris?
I didn't frenzy. I was just joking.
Right, okay. Just make sure. So
I
you
was
both
just
got
that-
one level. You do manage to keep haste, but by the time you get to like the district with the temples in, you are both sweating and struggling to breathe.
Well, what time of day is it?
By this point, about
Took me 83 minutes to walk down a flight of stairs.
yeah, it's about maybe 10 days. Let me get down to the bottom. It's about nearly midday to
Oh,
get
good.
to this point.
Sweet.
But you do eventually arrive at the large walled holy ward of the city. These large like stone walls are similar to like the walls of the city around it, and like this large gateway through the bridge currently open. And you see people walking in and out. Some people, carrying looks to be small books, or people just walking out dressed, quite formally. And the cab driver stops and goes, "This is the holy ward. Do you know a specific temple you'd like to go to, or do you want me to just drop you here?"
Yeah.
Which temple?
Well, Erdan will ask Karo, do you know of any temples to gods of health or healing?
Would I remember that?
I'd say make a history check. Quickly open something up.
That's a 16.
16. You can recall a few. Should be on a religion check, but it's fine. I'm trying to remember which gods do we.
Well, no, he's remembering locations, so it would be history.
Locations is a bit different to remembering.
Well, history was 16, religion was 13.
13. Okay. You don't remember the exact location of these, or which god does which, but no. You know the location of, like, say, the Temple of Bahamut?
Right.
Since you're a follower of, Bahamut, you probably click that one. You'd more or less remember that location, not like the other temples you might not have visited.
Okay. So I'll relay that to the group. And I'll just turn to the camera and say, take us to whichever temples would be best for healing.
Any temple will do for healing specifically. If you're looking for a specific temple.
Take me to the temple here, please.
Yeah.
Very well. He begins leading the cart through these streets again. That just takes you about, say, another 15 minutes until you arrive at a large stone temple. There's a large stained glass window.
While we're travelling, Matt, I'm going to mind link with Molt. I'm just going to say, hey Molt, how are you doing?
I'm in pain. Will you leave me alone?
Okay. Sorry about kicking you in the face with sand.
Why?
And
I'll just ignore him.
Yep. So you begin making your way through, like, there's another 15-minute drive on the back of the cab until you arrive at this large stone temple. Large, like, almost glowing stained glass window. Of a depiction of Tia holding a set of scales. The stained glass window itself almost appears like glow slightly. And there's to be a small crowd outside, not too many people. But it looks fairly empty at this time of day.
How much is for the cab ride?
The cab ride, I'm trying to get up now, is 2 gold.
I'll pay it.
I'll cover that.
You sure?
Yeah, I'll cover it.
Alright. I feel I'm gonna get taxis everywhere. It's like me when I get money.
Wait till we get teleport, baby. Save so much more gold.
You say that, but it's like 50 gold per teleportation circle.
No, there's like one's permanently set up.
Yeah.
It takes a year to set it up, though.
Yeah, it takes a year and 50 gold each day to set one up.
When places already have their own, and then you just...
Yeah, I know, but for the chalk and that, it's like 50 gold per go.
Really?
Yeah.
Right to do the chalk, and then just teleport anywhere?
Yeah, it's cost money.
I thought it was like circle set up. Like 50 gold for chalk is ridiculous. I'm sorry.
Imagine this is a conversation between Molt and Heris.
Yeah, it's like, what?
Yes,
50 gold for chalk.
It's not just chalk. It's like a magical chalk. Is the thing.
Right, this is the thing. Right, I can't cast it, but I feel like I would have knowledge of magic like that.
Yeah, I'd say you know.
So, like, yeah, it says here, rare chalk and ink infused with precious gems worth 50 gold pieces, which the spell consumes.
I could do that myself. Just get some gems. Just crush it. Get some chalk on the ground.
Sure.
You still need to buy the gems.
Yeah, which could cost you more. Steal the gems.
You don't need to buy them as long as you have the gems. Like, you could find gems for 50 gold pieces and then fuse them into, like, the links and the chalks.
I'm gonna struggle getting up the stairs if the stairs to the enter the temple.
Temple here. Yes, there's a small set of stairs, not too difficult to get up, but you kind of like begin slowly hobbling up the stairs. Does anybody want to assist them, or do you want to leave them to?
I will tell everyone to fuck off if they come near me.
Oh fuck!
All right, so you. Oh god, I haven't got the note to the temple open. 1 sec.
Snek is curious, and what he'll do towards Molt is like he'll walk up to him, and then like since he's always a habit of picking up things, he's going to start poking him in the back.
Are you sure you want to do that, Chris?
Love it.
Well, he's gonna make that. He's gonna make the attempt, and like obviously he's going fuck off. So I'm just gonna like literally just like back away, but you're just like about to just like poke him just that once with that like on the micron of the fingernail,
As soon as I can see Molt like giving like Snek the eye, I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion just like off to the side of like a big golden egg.
Okay.
Yeah, you see a big golden egg to the off the left of the stairs.
Okay, and just sat there amazed.
Alright, so Molt, you begin struggling up the steps until eventually arrive at
Right,
a large
Chris, do
doorway.
you touch me, yes or no?
What?
Do you touch me, yes or no?
No, I didn't suggest that. Was it in
Just
the
making,
midst
I'm
of it?
making that clear,
Okay.
because
yeah.
that would be a big difference. And
Right,
it would be
so-
a lot more. I'd be a lot more worse than Firebolt.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna just look at him like you fucking dare.
Alright, so as you make your way to the top of these stone stairs, there's a large doorway. Doors seem to be swung open, kind of like held open by a bit of rope around the handles so they don't like slam shut. And inside you see this long building with like this mosaic tiled floor, with a series of like pews leading towards this large central altar, which is made of like this like dark, like this dark, like colored marble. And atop is a large statue of Tyr. I can see a few people, walking around. There's a few people sitting at, the pews, and dotted around are people wearing, priestly garms, so like the black and the what Temple of Tyr? What would they be wearing? Actually, that's a question. Yeah, just like the standard long flowing white robes.
I
Just
just,
be like darted around the place.
I'll just go up to the nearest one of them and be like, "Can I speak to somebody? I need help."
Of course, and you see this probably human man, maybe early 20s, wearing these flowing white robes with a bit of gold, like along the like the lapel. He goes, "What do you require?"
I can barely walk. There is something wrong with my back. I have the means to possibly get it healed. Do you have somebody that can do this?
Of course. Please take a seat. Give me a moment while I fetch someone who might be able to help. And he walks off. And what are the rest of you doing at this point?
I'm entertaining Snek.
Okay, I'm just looking at the egg. So
Erdan would also be looking for a priest to heal him.
Yeah,
Right,
Karo,
do you want to head to a different temple, or do you want to go to the same one?
What temple are we at? Sorry, I wasn't
The
awake.
Temple of Tyr.
Sure, I'll ask someone at the Temple of Tyr.
Right. So you also make your way, and you probably do you talk to the same person, or would you go to different people?
I'll talk to the same person.
I'm curious. Good. Yes, I will. Any more of you injured? Do you require more medical attention?
We do have one more who I believe Snek still has that fractured skull, doesn't he?
yeah,
Extra
I
a
think so.
lot of injuries. You've got the
Like-
scar, the fractured skull, and the PTSD.
Well, the scar's not going to go away.
No, the scar can get healed. It's not like
Okay.
the scar is going to stay, but the actual effect caused by the scar can go if you get it healed.
Okay, I'll just obviously just like go Snek and start poking at my face and making
Do-
the right gestures.
Do you poke the scar?
No, I just like in front of my no, just indicate
Just
that
make
my face. No, why would I do that?
Oh, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that, you divvy.
Yeah,
So-
alright then.
You are Snek though.
Yeah, Snek is
I will.
Snek. Well,
So the priest seems to go, yeah, very well, please I'll take a seat. I will go and collect somebody who can help.
how much would that roughly cost me?
You'll
If
find
just
out
to
when the person gets
okay,
back.
fair enough.
He wanders
fair
off, and he's gone for about 3 or 4 minutes when you see him walking back with another figure. A tall, maybe 6 foot tall, humanoid man wearing these longer flowing and white and gold robes. He's got this very pale skin and these 2 glowing golden eyes. And he begins like slowly making the way over towards you and goes, he's got this long black hat up. He goes, "Greetings, I am Caridus, the High Priest of Tyr.
Wait,
I hear you
does
have
he
some
look like the
injuries."
Solar?
No, he looks more like an Asmar than a Solar.
Oh, okay. Heris would freak out if he was the Solar. But
Same guy. this is
Hey,
day job.
is this like,
This is
oh,
day job. Greetings, I hear you are injured, several of you. Maybe of assistants. Who are the injured among you?
Snek.
I just point to
Erdan.
Snek, Molt, and Erdan.
Adam will raise his hand.
Very well.
Snek.
Please, would you care to follow me? He looks towards Martin and goes, do you require some assistance?
please?
Very well. And he will cast a spell.
On you.
If I can remember, if he
Here's
has a
your
spell,
man.
spell list. He might not.
In which case, he won't cast a spell.
I don't remember if it's actually got a spell. Sorry.
I thought it was the priest. But it was me for so long.
He will. If that spell, I don't think he does. Never mind.
Matt, look in the Discord chat.
I don't want to know. No, I tell him matter why he won't cast the spell. What he will do though. Did you do that? No, he wouldn't. Yeah, he doesn't cast a spell, but he does like help you walk this small back room. So you walk to the end of this large, like rectangular shaped building, and to a very small back room, similar to the one that Angrin was resurrected in. It's a small, looks to be made of stone table at the very center of the room, and like a bunch of ingredients and like spell components dotted around. Very well. Would anyone want to go first? You trying to look towards Molt's broken back. So, would you like to go first in this process?
Please.
Well, I will let you and your friends know it will take a while for this process to take place. It will take about 10 minutes per injury. How many injuries am I healing for you all?
Just one for me and Molt, but for Snek, I believe there are a couple.
Very well. He looks to the rest of you. If you would like to stay, then that is fine. But if you would like to leave and come back to your friends later on, then that is also acceptable.
Karo walk up down.
Rrak is also going to leave.
All right.
Heris will leave. Heris will mining with Erdan and say, "We will find a tavern. I will give you a message or do sending and tell you where we are."
Very well. Thank you very much.
So he kind of closes the door behind you. Very well. Do you have the necessary? Well, first of all, tell me your injuries. What are you suffering from? And I'll tell you what must be done.
Oh, before Heris leaves, I'll turn around to the Asmar and I'll just quickly mind link with the Asmar and I'll say, "Keep an eye on Snek. He is a handful."
He kind of gives you a look, nods slightly, and looks back at Snek.
I just go look at him like, Snek, you know.
Yes, Snek. Yes, sorry, I didn't catch your name, sir. You're speaking to Molt.
The name really doesn't matter. I'm no doctor, so I think or cleric, so it is much better for you to check for yourself.
I had a look over him before. I believe his back may be broken.
Ah, yes, I will. He does like a quick check. He just places his hand on your back and it does hurt when you do, and he goes, "Yes, this appears to be a broken back. That is easily fixed, don't you worry, sir." What about you? And he looks towards Erdan.
Yes, my eye has been damaged.
Ah, yes, I can see that. Very well.
I'll make the point and be like, don't you think it's kind of ironic that you're getting your eye healed in the place of a blind god?
I was not aware that Tia was blind. I do see the irony in that, I suppose.
You don't actually see the irony, though, do you?
You half see the irony. Very well, yes. Please take a seat. And he hands to Snek and goes, "And what ails you, my good Lizardfolk friend?"
Snek broken. Snek.
I love Snek.
Hey, his mind is gone.
Yeah.
Yes, what injuries is he suffering from, though?
I believe that gigantic scar on him.
He points at face. Points to his face, and he points towards his head.
I believe, as well as the scar, he has a fractured skull or something of that sort.
I believe also he is suffering with some type of madness. Before I met him, I heard that he was a great scholar.
Right, very well.
Snek.
Yes, none of you would know about the PTSD just yet.
Yeah.
Molt was just making a joke.
You won't learn about it until you're actually in the situation. Very well. He will begin the process. He'll begin with release. Goes, and who would like to go first?
I would personally prefer to go first.
Of course. He kind of like places, sets a stool up. You can step on the. Please step on the line in this with your back facing upwards, please.
I will do that.
Alright, so you sit down. He will begin casting the spell. Now, I will let you know now, this is quite a pricey spell. It will run you 500 gold.
There you go, buddy. 500 gold.
Thank you. He begins casting the spell. He places a series
mental notes on this.
Alright, yeah. He begins placing a series of herbs along the back. Takes a solvent, kind of rubs it into the most broken part of the back. Lights some incense, and just opposite in the other corner of the room, lights a series of ritual candles. He then walks over to a small cupboard, unlocks it with a key, pulls out a very large diamond, and closes it. He places it on the back, begins muttering a few prayers, and during the process, you watch the diamond begins to glow and almost break apart. A very thin kind of diamond dust, and that kind of covers the wet where he's rubbed all the solvents in, and that begins to glow more, and eventually that glow fades. And after about 10 or so minutes, the spell is complete, and your back is healed.
I'm gonna do that thing where people stand up and it just crack,
Yeah, and as you do, you hear a large crack, and you kind of feel your back, properly back together. It's kind of a strange feeling, because for the last day or so, you felt your back not properly in the right position, but again, you feel it kind of straight again, and it's a strange feeling to get used to again.
Hey, Jason, Malt's back.
Oh, Christ.
Wow, you look who you are in public. Otherwise, I would literally, I would throw dice at you as well.
Are you gonna get back at me?
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Oh, kill me, please.
You're gonna back up those words?
No. Stop.
Somebody mute Ben. Save and mute him.
Mute, just kick Ben from the Discord. His level lesson.
You just save and mute him until he's done with the fucking bad jokes.
So
Get back on track, please.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Alright, we're muting Adam as well.
just kick everybody from the Discord. But yeah, the spell's complete. Very well, sir. If you would like to take a seat until your friends are done, or you can head out now.
I'll wait here.
Very well. He looks to Erdan and Snek. Who would like to go next?
I guess I'll go next.
Very well. John, can you roll me some percentile dice, please? See how bad the injury is.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh. That's never good.
So it's been
82.
82.
Ooh.
Your injury is fine. A shield greater injury will repair it. Or repair it.
Oh,
And begins the same process. He slowly removes the blind, the bandages around the eye, lights some more incense, and places a solvent around the scorch marks in the eye. Places a herb, 500 gold, yes, for the spell.
Yes, okay.
Places a few small herbs over the eye itself, and kind of holds the diamond out. Begins muttering the same prayer, and this time the diamond breaks apart.
I will pay for Erdan's injury.
Yeah. Oh. And as we watch this time, the diamond breaks apart, and the shards of it fly towards Erdan's eye, and they seem to just travel straight through the leaf he's placed, the herb he's placed over the actual eye. And after a couple more minutes of that, and continuing to mutter a spell, he removes the leaf, and the eye is restored.
Thank you very much. Blessings upon you.
That is both of his. Who's got more spells than that?
Is that a ritual spell?
Yeah, 10-minute ritual.
Yeah, so it doesn't cost a spell slot for him.
Oh no, I'm talking about the diamonds.
Oh,
spell slot. Make sure it's gone off. It's got plenty. Very well. Is there anything else ailing you, sir?
I believe that should be everything.
Very well. Same for you. You can either take a seat or head out to find your friends.
I'll wait.
He turns towards Snek, and you, my Lizardfolk friend.
Snek.
Now, fractured skull. That's a major injury, isn't it?
Oh, I know.
I think it was major because he couldn't heal it with mine.
Couldn't heal it,
Yeah.
As you do a similar process, he kind of places a few of these herbs owing to the side of your head, lights some more incense, and applies a small solvent over the actual bit where the skull is fractured. This time he places the diamond on the table next to him, and begins muttering the same spell or saying incantation and saying the same prayers. The diamond this time begins to lift off the table and places itself on top of the solvent, and then begins to almost melt into the actual solvent itself. And then they glow along kind of the top of Snek's head, down a bit, to the bottom left of his near his neck, where the actual fracture is. And then that begins to glow slightly, and then after about 10 minutes, the glow fades, and your fractured skull is healed.
Okay.
And he will quickly. So that is 500 gold.
What about the scar?
That's a different spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's 500 gold for the first one.
Did you say Molt would pay for that, or is?
No, I'm saying I won't pay for Snek.
Okay, I'll pay for Snek.
Well, I've got 900 gold here,
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Just
So
take the card.
he begins the second spell, the heal minor injury for the scar. And a similar process to the first one, he kind of rubs a solvent along the scar, lights the
I
six
could've
more
picked
incense around the room,
Damn.
lights the 2 ritual candles he's got in the room, and then a similar, not a diamond, but a bright colored gemstone, like a sapphire. It's kind of pressed up against the scar, and you watch the gem kind of like passes through the actual scar. Like he's pushing it inside your face. But as it does, the gemstone itself begins to like slowly disappear, and the minor scar is healed. Also, the scar is healed after 10 minutes.
Okay.
And that is the both spells done.
Yeah.
So that will cost you 200 gold.
Okay. I'll pay for that one then.
All right. If that goes very well, is there anything else you require while being here?
Hold on. Erdan will ask him. Sorry if this seems rude to ask, but I was wondering if there was a place that I could get. What is it? Is full revivify? Is it 300 GP worth? Diamond?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I was wondering if there was somewhere I could get a diamond of about 3 golds worth.
300 gold worth.
300
gold.
gold.
We do not have any here to spare, but there are several traders around or jewelers that may have what you're looking for.
Very well. Thank you very much.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you all? Or is that everything?
That is everything. I already have a holy symbol of tear that he most likely seen at one point.
Yeah, it's probably in there.
But yeah, that's about it.
Very well. Blessings of tear upon you all.
Yeah.
I hope I don't have to see you here for the same reason anytime soon.
Hopefully not.
So, what you all do? Do you wait for the rest of the group to tell you where you are?
No, I'm gonna go fucking shopping, Matthew.
All right. As for the rest of you,
I'll head
the
to
ones.
the shopping district as well.
All right. As for the rest of you, you are. Well, where are you heading? Where do you want to head to try and find a tavern?
Karo's gonna break off from the group and just go to the Temple of Bahamut for a little bit.
Okay. We'll do those first. So, where is Heris and Rrak going to try and find the tavern?
I believe they're both dead.
Silence. Hello?
That is so weird. Is Alex muted?
No, they're both unmuted.
Maybe.
There he is.
Rrak will split up from the group naturally,
As you do.
and he's going to look for. First, he's gonna have a little wander around to see if there's like a Temple of Grumsh in the Holy Ward while we're here.
Okay.
Seems unlikely, but he'll
make
give it
a investigation check.
Okay. Uh, 11.
11. You look around, you don't come across any temples to Grumsh.
Bullshit.
In fact, you don't come across any temples to that kind of god. Mostly they seem to be, like Tyr, Bahamut, Melora, Evander, those kind of gods. None of the less than good, or not less than good, but none of the kind of gods like that.
Oh, so exclude. Just discrimination. I like it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Sorry.
They're not a fan of the orc god.
What a bunch of dicks. After that, I will go and look for a branch of the Adventurers Guild.
Okay. We can take a sec. Heris, are you looking for a tavern still?
Yes, tavern / inn.
So where would you like to head to try and find a tavern?
Am I with Karo or Rrak?
Both of them have split off to go and look at more temples.
Fucking seriously, weirdos. Okay. Like, really, first thing you do, you just find a nice place, bed, food. No. Temples. God bothers. Cool. I will.
I like that fact that
look
everyone
around.
in the group has a god, and Heris is like fucking heretics.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hmm.
I'm like,
God damn
whatever.
religious.
Priorities, you know. Food,
God
bed,
worshipping.
comfy bed,
Fight.
food.
Want a bet?
I will look around, and I will ask around.
Alright. Make a persuasion check.
Mind linking with them because that's what I do.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna be like looking like innocent and like giving like the dog the puppy eyes, you know.
Yeah. Go for it to make a persuasion check.
That's a. What's on my screen? That's a 6.
6. You're asking around, and the mining kind of freaks a few people out, and they kind of just turn and drop what they're doing and run away. But you're asking around, and if people do point towards, they don't give you any like specific directions or actual taverns. They just point towards the Trader's Trough.
Okay.
Near what district's it nearby? I think it's nearby Southgate. I think it's the one nearby. Yes, just near Southgate. So they kind of point. It's not too far away from where you are. It's about a 30-40 minute walk.
Okay.
And they point in that direction.
Okay. I'll have the dog next to me as well, and he's walking next to me.
All right, Karo.
He's like out of danger.
Karo, you were heading to the Temple of Bahamut.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. So it's not too hard to find. It's a very, very, very large temple. A similar design made of this, like the same similar stone to the Temple of Tyr. Another very large stained glass windows, but on the top of this temple, it was like a large platinum dragon, like perched above the door.
Okay. I'll stand in front of it and just sort of stare at it for a while.
Mhm.
Look to the door, then just turn around and go try and find Heris.
All right. So yeah, easy enough. Like you're not too far away from Heris. Heris at this point is still kind of like walking just past you, so you can catch up with Heris pretty easily.
Yeah, I'll go to the temple with her.
All right. So do you both then head out looking for the tavern?
Yeah.
All right. So you find yourselves after about a 40 or so minute walk. By this point, you're gathering the rituals being cast on Snek, Molt, and Erdan of kind of like wrapping up. And you find yourselves in a very, very packed district of the city. Same as the Holy Ward, it's got this large wall like around it. And as you enter, you can see people running like to and from, people carrying things, carts going across. There's like large groups of people, all running in and out of different taverns. It's a very, very busy district of the city. And as you begin walking around, there's a few taverns that kind of like you come across a few of them. The ones that you see first are you see one called Quincy's Tavern, one called the Twin Tankards Tavern, one called the Whipping Unicorn, the Harpy and the Antler Pub, the Knight's Rest Pub, the Griffin's Crown, the Travelling Pirate, and the Scoundrel's Rest. These are a few kind of like see as you start making your way through the district.
What was the last one?
The Scoundrel's Rest.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, which one looks kind of like the best?
There's a few. The Griffin's Crown appears to be a very, very large, like regal building, or like a hotel. Looks to be very, very fancy, probably in our hotel. Probably the next fancy-looking one is probably Quincy's. It's a large two-story red wooden building with like a small roof and overhang, providing cover for like the outside decking. There's like a large chimney in the center of the roof. It's a pretty nice-looking building.
Oh, that sounds good.
There's also a very strange, unusually tall door. Like most of these taverns have normal sized door, this one has like a much larger door than most.
I point to Karo at the big door, and I'm like mouthing for him, and I'm saying, I like that. Look at that. Look at the size of that door.
Okay, let's go
Story
check
there.
it out.
Right.
Let's go check it out.
So make your way towards Quincy's Tavern. And you see, I'll describe it again in full detail now. You see a large two-story red wood building with a shallow roof with a small overhang providing cover for the decking below. On the roof, there's this large chimney with smoke kind of like billowing out. You know what time is it now? It's about there's no smoke at this point, but there's a large chimney on the roof. There's also a very unusually tall door. Not just tall, but also quite wide, like it's fitting for an array of patrons. On the bottom floor, you can see these 2 large windows at the front of the building, and there is a door leading into the back room of the tavern and nearby alleyway, which you can faintly see. There are several more windows on the second floor. It's PC1 flying out each room upstairs. And that's the exterior of the building. Do you want to make your way in?
Is it just like open, or do we have to knock?
There's a door.
Knock on the door.
It doesn't seem to be closed or anything. We make way to the door.
I'll just walk in and then
Right.
it's open.
It's not open, but like it's not locked, is what I meant.
Oh. Yeah, I'll knock.
You knock on the door. No one comes to answer it.
I'll try the handle.
It opens and you walk in. And as you enter, you see the air in this place is comfortably warm. There's like a sweet smell in the air. You can't quite make out what the smell is. But to the left of the room, there's this large bar. Behind the bar is a series of shelves packed full of different drinks, mixers, some liquors. You see some strange-looking liquids, some like bubbling, there's like fire coming out the top of one of them. And there are also several barrels of different kinds of ale. You can see a very faint room behind it with a small door. There's also you see like a very small ladder leading down behind the basement. And the floor is filled with a series of tables, some booths in the corner of the room. And the very center of the room is a large like fire pit, as well as a fireplace up against the right wall.
Cozy. I like it.
There are 2 large comfy chairs in the front of the fireplace, and there's a staircase at the back of the room on the right hand side that leads up to the second floor.
I like pointing to one of the comfy chairs at Karo, and I'll mind Nick and I'll say dibs.
You go take a seat. I'll try and sort some rooms.
I'll go and sit in one of the chairs.
Okay. So you can see a few people kind of like walking around. You make way over to one like the large chairs, again sit down in front of the fireplace. The fire's not lit at the minute, but it's still quite a nice seat.
I'll sit on the chair and I'll have Dog jump on my lap.
And Dog kind of jumps up, like nestles into your lap. Karo, I should make your way over to the bar. Oh, well, where are you making your way over to? Sorry, I should ask.
Yeah, I'll go to the bar, like the reception desk, whatever type of thing they've got.
Yep, so you see this large, long bar on like the left-hand side of the building. And standing behind it, you see a very, about 5'7", slender man. He's got this dark blue skin, this spiky black hair, wearing like a long-sleeved brown coat, and this red silk vest with like a black trim underneath. He's got a series of rings on his hands, and like this necklace in the shape of a crescent moon. He also has a silver pocket watch that is attached to his vest pocket, and a pair of glasses on his head. The glasses are strange. One lens seems to be made out of this like strange pink crystal. You have a series of like magnification lenses. And looks at you and goes, greetings. Go new here. Name's Quincy. How can I help you?
Pleasure to meet you. My name is Karo.
Pleasure's all mine. What can I do for you and your lady friend over there?
It's not just myself, my lady friend, and 5 of us. We're hoping to be able to have some rooms here.
Of course. Everyone's welcome here. Let me quickly slide you a menu. And he slides over a menu. This is what I do on my free time. Give me a minute. I didn't have this open already because I am super good at this. I'll have this into the handout section now. And we have this small like paper menu. And it seems like 3 pages of it. There we go. Oh, no, it's all gone wholly wrong. There it is. This card. And add it in here. There you go. Yeah, that's the menu you are handed.
Okay.
Okay, quick drink.
I can't read that.
Yeah, I'm a bit small, to be honest. But here to go to you. The rooms are fairly cheap. There's a few rooms we have here. Let me see here. You got to point to the menu page on the room page on the menu. It goes, we have a series of single rooms, a series of double rooms, and 2 large rooms for large groups. What can I interest you in? The large group rooms seem to bed about 6 people.
There are 7 in our group. How many double rooms do you have?
We have, at the minute, 2 double rooms at the minute. One is currently being booked up. The double rooms would cost you. That's not the page. The double rooms aren't listed on the page. They are 5 silver per night. Or I can open these up at non-Discord because they're very small. I can get the better sized ones on my laptop. Second. There they are. The double rooms are 5 silver a night, or we can do for 3.5 gold per week.
How many single rooms do you have?
At the minute, we have 4 single rooms available.
I'm trying to do some math here.
The single rooms are 3 silver a night, or 2 gold for the week.
Does he say, can I hear him?
Yeah, you can kind of hear what he's saying. You just talk quite loud.
I'll get up. I'll come over, and I will. I'll make a sort of smile.
I'm looking at this menu, and you've
I'll
done
say-
something that you shouldn't have.
I'll say,
What have I done?
"Greetings."
There's a drink that you should not have put on the menu.
I've put so much random shit on this menu. It's great.
Yeah, there is quite a bit of random shit. To be fair.
It's great. I had too much fun making this menu.
He has like an inbuilt store as well. He's like an all-in-one. Huh?
I'll
Like
tweet a
crossbow
picture.
bolts
I'll
and
tweet a
shit.
picture of this menu.
It's random. So I'll mind link with him. And I'll say,
You've got a
"Greetings,"
drink there.
Oh, well, let's Ben do it sound fast.
and I'll say, can I have a single room, please?
Of course, dearest. That would cost you 3 silver for the night, or 2 gold for the week. What can I do for you? Which one?
I'll slide 2 gold. I'll say that's for the week.
Alrighty, kind of pockets it. Well, he kind of opens a small box and kind of rubs through a few keys and goes, "There you go," and hands you a key. After room just upstairs, it is room 3.
Karo will say,
The
I'll
next
take.
room?
What'd you say, Karo?
Karo will. I can't remember what the money was now, but he'll say, "I'd like to book some rooms for the rest of our companions who will be joining us later."
Not a problem. How many companions have you got with you, my dear Dragonborn friend?
There are 7 of us in total, so there'll be 5 coming later.
Alright.
When he says that, I'll mind link with Karo, and I'll say, "Hey, Karo, do you want to get a room for Molt and Snek together? Their own room?"
I don't think that'd be the best. It would be funny, but it wouldn't be the best idea. So I'll turn to Quincy and say, "Oh, someone's acting."
Yeah, the neck all of them. Professional podcast. That's better.
I'd like to book the 2 double rooms and take 2 single rooms, please.
Alrighty, not a problem. I can do that for you and begin to rummaging through this box of keys. So that will. Well, how long are you getting the for? Just the night or for the whole week?
For the week.
Alright, so that would be 8 gold and 5 silver, please.
I'll put a platinum down
Oh, very nice indeed.
Ooh.
and keep the change.
Oh, don't worry. You kind of watch one moment before you go, and he kind of rushes over to the racks full of ale and different drinks, and pulls out a small
I
bottle
am
and pours
full
it
of ale,
into
actually.
Rack is indeed full of ale, and he fills a small glass or 2 small glasses of ale. When he goes, "This is on the house for you to stay in. Thanks for the tip, dearest friends. Let me know if I can do anything else for you during your stay."
We will, thank you.
Yeah, keep hold of that menu. I've got plenty of them in the back.
I'll down the drink.
Same.
And it's a very, very sweet liquor of some sort. I'm not kind of sure what it is. It's got this very berry taste. This
Nice.
dark black liquid. It's very nice.
Two.
Quincy,
Sure.
what is this drink?
That is a specialty of mine.
Right, definitely tastes special indeed.
Why, thank you.
Are you drinking poison or something?
Is he human, by the way?
No, he is a. You can make a nature check.
I'll
Nature
jump. I think I know what he is, but technically jump in on check as well. 10.
10. I'll see what Heris gets.
19.
19. Yep. So Heris, you know he's a Vadenhime.
A what?
Vidalken. Vidalken, sorry.
The blue ones
Again.
from Magic the
The-
Gathering.
What?
Yeah, the blue one's for Magic.
Oh.
I
Mold.
don't play
Oh,
Magic.
Yeah, same.
I'll
Again.
post
No.
What?
It's in Guildmaster's Guide to Rebeca.
I was just about to. I'm gonna
It's
listen,
literally just a
look that up.
person that's blue.
Yeah.
They're
A
normally
Smurf.
bold.
Dabba dee,
Smurf.
dabba da, dabba dee, da da da.
Yeah, I'll put picture Discord videos of what they look like.
Yeah, just get a picture of Dovin up. Because that's what he is, the Planeswalker.
I can't find it.
Okay.
There's a good picture.
With that, then I will go back and sit down at the fireplace, and I will, I'll spend 10 minutes casting Find Familiar.
Okay. Yeah, you cast my familiar. What do you summon a new familiar, or do you want to change the form of
No,
Molt Junior?
I'll still keep Molt Junior as an owl.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, is there anything else the two of you are doing while you're at the tavern, or do you want to wait for the rest of the group to arrive?
I'm going to send out Molt Junior to go and find Erdan, and tell him to come back, like lead him back here.
Okay, alright.
Karo?
Yes, Karo?
Karo's going to take one of the keys for the single room.
Okay. Alright, so you head up to the room?
Yeah.
Alright. Jumping back over to Molt, Erdan, and Snek.
What time is it, by the way, in the game, Matt? Just out of
It is for
curiosity.
you, it will be about midday. It's about maybe 12 o'clock-ish, but I don't know, it's been...
Is there a magical, like, sort of items, weapons shop about?
Do you want to go and investigate for that?
I will, yeah.
Alright, where do you want to... Well, where do you want to look specifically? Do you want to look around the city, or do you want to go and try and find a specific location?
I wish to find a specific shop.
Or where do you want to try and find the shop? Do you want to try and... Do you want to look just in the general city, or do you want to try and find like the district that might have this?
I know, like a commercial district, a marketplace, or something like that. That makes sense.
Easy enough. You make your way to the coins. Takes about an hour to walk there.
Okay.
So for now, it's probably about, let's see, about 2 o'clock at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, nearly 2 o'clock.
Can I make my investigation check?
You can. Well, investigation or persuasion?
Let's
Persuasion?
see.
Yeah, the investigation you looking around, persuasion you asking for directions.
You mean perception?
No, persuasion.
Oh, okay.
He's
Investigation
asking
is you.
directions.
Investigation is you looking around, persuasion you asking people for directions.
Yeah, these people are
Ah.
assholes, effectively.
Oh, great. That's really nice. I will use persuasion. I will
Yeah.
try to persuade the local. That is a natural 20, 22.
So 20, alright. Easy enough. You do speak to a few people, and one of them points you in the direction of a few locations that might have what you're looking for. They point you towards...
I feel
Okay.
when a fucking god interrupts your conversation. It's
Yeah,
like,
well,
go down,
we're
mate,
gonna
Snake.
say that, Chris.
No, sorry. I thought that like, I was approaching a person and I had to interact with them for a second.
Yeah, I'm not going to make you RP here asking for directions unless you really want to. Do you want to RP directions?
No, I'm good.
Right. So you speak to a few people and they point you in the direction of 3 potential locations. A few of them point towards the Azora Plaza. This large plaza in the center of the shopping district. That's got a few shops in there that might be useful. They also point to one of the open air markets, specifically Moonlight Market, which is kind of a mark of oddities and that kind of thing. And the final what one they point you towards is a shop called Mandor's Magical Goods.
I will head to Mandora's Magical Goods.
All right. So yeah, you make your way there with a natural 20. They give you the right directions. And you approach a single-story stone building with a surprisingly tall door. The exterior wall is painted as this blue color with magical runes painted into the wall in all different colors. The building itself faintly glows at night. So faintly glows during the day. The runes, glow during the day, but glow brighter at night. There are 2 large windows either side of the door, each with a series of scrolls and books and other spell components on display. Above the door, you see a magical sign which can glow slightly and is animated.
Okay.
Every couple of seconds, you watch the sign animates, and these 2 large curved horns are pointing towards each other, with a blast of lightning-y energy darting between them. The two bolts of lightning kind of like hit or impact in the center, begin to shimmer and shimmer and shimmer until they get almost like explode outwards. And left on the sign is a sign that says Mandor's Magical Goods and a series of arcane runes glowing all different colors around the sign. Then it kind of goes back to the normal sign and repeats the process.
Okay, I guess like walk on in, a bit confused of what I just saw because my mind does not comprehend what I've seen. My reptilian mind does not understand it. So I just go in. What do I see?
Right. So as you open the door, you look inside, and even you notice that it's bigger on the inside. You kind of step back out and look at the building, and you step back in, and it just seems bigger than it is on the outside. Not dramatically bigger, but larger than it appears to be outside.
Right. Okay. He's like, he looks around really confused, and obviously goes in, goes out, goes in, goes out, and then I just go. Is there a shopkeeper in, or is it just like a really quiet?
Look around. It seems to be only you in the building. The temperature of the building is like the perfect temperature. Whatever Snek's perfect temperature is, it is that temperature. The air is also filled with whatever smell Snek likes the most. That odor fills the air. In the very center of the room, there are 4 tables. Kind of full of all different oddities, some like scrolls, books, some spell components, some like small items. And in the very center of these 4 tables is a large pedestal. On top of the pedestal is a large stone statue with arms like by its side.
Right,
You see along the left-hand wall of the shop a large dark wooden bookcase. Half of it is filled with books, the other half is filled with scrolls. Along the right-hand wall of the shop are a number of glass cabinets with an assortment of items in each one. And above, on the wall above this, is covered in like wands and staffs and weapons and shields. Against the back wall, there are a series of hooks, hangers, and stands with robes or cloaks and armor on them, and other articles of clothing. And on the back wall, you notice there are no windows like there are on the outside, except there are these 10, 15 by 15 inch tiles, each with different images on. But the images themselves appear to be animated. And you see one of them, you see a nice beach with a bed flying across, and they look like almost like live images, like a screen with a recording on.
Okay, that's a bit mad. So it's like holograph stuff.
And near the back, you see a large counter. And behind the counter is a doorway that kind of covered in these beads, all different colours, that lead into a back room.
What's Snek's favourite smell? I'm curious.
That's a good question. What's Snek's favourite smell?
That's a good question. Swamp. Probably smells of a swamp.
Smells of swamp.
Swampy. Major swamp ass.
So basically, it smells like your flat then.
Oh, you little fucker. You cheeky fucker. Hey, that's no need for that, mama's boy.
What? Snek, what are you doing?
Right, take your domestic somewhere else.
Yeah? Fucking hell.
What are you
I
doing,
didn't
Snek?
expect that. That's really fast. Oh, I'm just going to go. I'm just going to go. Hello? Hello, Snek.
You see now walking through this beaded doorway, this tall, 7-foot tall Minotaur.
Oh, fucking hell, here
two
we go.
large horns. On the left horn, there are about 6 different rings that go all the way to the top. And on the black, a black metal cap at the top of the horn, which connects to a chain made of diamonds, which connects to his left ear. He's got a pair of small glasses that are currently on his head. And he is wearing these bright blue robes with golden arcane runes and symbols embroidered into it. He has next to him a very large silver staff with a very large pink gem attached to the top. He goes, "Hello there. Can I help you? Welcome to Mandor's Magical Goods. I am Mandor."
I go, object magic, Snek?
Yes, I have magical objects in my shop.
May see, Snek?
They're all around. Please have a look.
Okay, what? I ask him, what? Obviously, I'm just obviously go with the attendant and go, what that, Snek? You know, and all this.
Yeah, so you point to a few things.
Yeah.
What kind of things what are you looking for? Anything that you are specifically looking for?
Just looking.
Very well, I have a few items that might pique your interest. He points to the wall, and on top of the wall is a large greatsword. This here is a enchanted greatsword, enchantment of my own. It makes you hit things in inflicted bigger wounds upon your opponents. He then points them on the table and goes, here are a set of boots. If you click the heels of these boots together, your speed would increase. You move faster than you would normally.
Did you just say that was a great sword of inflict wounds?
No, it's a +2 greatsword. I couldn't think of a better way of describing how to describe a +2.
I was about to say.
That would be fucking. I'm writing that down. That's thick. That's not a weapon. That's fucking great. So he points to a small pendant. One of these glass cabinets. He goes, "This is a Periat wound closure." And say a small like heart, like this glowing like crystal heart on the necklace.
Yeah.
Over here, and he points to another one of these cabinets. This is a headband of intellect. Simply wearing this will make you a much smarter man or woman. He points to
please buy that, Chris.
He points to the wall again with the sword on and goes, this here might interest you. This is a wand of magic missiles. It allows you to cast the magic missile spell. Also, he points just below that. Here is a javelin, and he picks a javelin up. If you throw this javelin at your opponent, it will turn into a bolt of lightning and strike your opponent.
Ooh, that's always fun, that one.
If you're looking for scrolls, I have a variety of scrolls. One of my personal favorites, he pulls out a small scroll kind of wrapped up in a small, a bit like bluish, like a ribbon attached to the top. This is a scroll of arcane eye. So it gives you an extraterrestrial eye you can use to look around. Place it back on the counter. He puts the table again, and you see this like small decanter. He goes, this here, and he picks it up, opens it, and starts tipping water out. The decanter of endless water. You'll never run out of water with this. Place it back down. Opens, picks up another bag off on the floor and goes, this here is a bag of beans. These beans do a variety of things. You can plant them and have more grow. Place it back down the table. Then goes back over to the small cabinet and opens it up. He goes, and here is a ring of the ram. These are the standard items that you can come and get from most magical shops, but I have some items I've created myself. And he walks over to another small cabinet and opens up, and he brings out a very small like wooden box, and he opens up, and there are two like copper bands inside, like bracelets. He puts one and goes, this is a brand of altered perception. It helps you hide yourself from somebody. Place it back. Pulls out a small white glove, and this here is a glove of decay. Any necromancy spells can be channeled through this item. Place it back down on the counter. Ooh,
Echo. Give me a second. It could be me.
And finally,
How about
last
now?
but not least,
yeah, better.
Staff of the Adder.
Yeah.
It's here again, boys.
Well, he's trying to sell us a Michael Jackson glove now, so.
Yeah,
Michael
you should
Jackson
call
glove.
that.
And the final item he pulls out is a strange round like disc. It's got a handle in the center. This is a Cookroom of Force. This is an item used by certain monks. If you throw this item, it will add additional force, pushing your opponent back. You place it back down on like the web and stand it on against the wall.
Okay. Interesting. And I guess go boot.
Yes.
How much?
For what?
Boots. Snek.
Give me a minute, because I didn't write down the price of these things after the.
Nice.
Let me just flip through my journals. And
Yeah,
you know, like when he said,
I mean, if there's not a price, it's all free.
Hey. Right. Like, I was just gonna say was, like, the beans that he was saying.
Mhm.
Like, I just going, yeah, these are just plain beans. Yeah, because it's just like, yeah, I've got all these magical items, and then you're the simpleton, so you can figure out something mad and fantastic. So just have a tin of beans,
There were beans in the other magic shop, weren't there?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's some bag of beans in the shop. Where's the?
They're going to appear in every magic shop.
So what were you asking the price of, Chris?
the boots of is it like speed or agility?
Boots
or whatever
of
they are?
speed, yes. The boots of speed, give me a minute. I didn't write the prices down because I forgot to.
Molt's favourite item.
Oh, fucking those boots have saved our group so many times. These boots will cost you 1,000 gold.
It's like look at my I'm just gonna go. I have 700 Snek. Can take loan.
Unfortunately not. I need to take let my most trusted clients.
We do job for discount, Snek.
I don't require any jobs to be done.
By the way, is Feathers still alive?
Yeah, Feathers didn't die.
Oh. Can I persuade you to trade the parrot for the boots?
Wait, but did Feathers get teleported with us? Is Feathers
Yeah,
just
Feathers-
trying to fly from Iceman to where we are?
It'll be in a few days.
Oh, that'd
I
be
mean-
shit, man. Don't be like that. That's not cool. That's not cool. It's my pet.
Do you
I mean,
do
my
try and
hawk's
persuade him?
lost, so
I will try and persuade him.
Make it. Well, what do you say? Try and persuade him. What do you do?
I gotta go like take Feathers and go, come on, and like get on the talon and go 700 and Feathers. Yeah. Go.
Persuasion check.
Oh, it's like a 6.
He looks at you as,
Oh.
you do not require the services of a parrot.
Fucking
Does it
hell,
go? Does it go Snek?
you let
He looks
Snek
at you
wander off.
as, Snek?
You let Snek wander off on his own. Fuck's sake.
Who let the snacks out?
But mate, I am not his babysitter. I don't care if he. Yeah, like-
he turns back to Snek and goes, is there anything else I can interest you in?
May come back later, Snek.
Very well, tell your friends and adventuring associates.
Tell your friends. So I can.
I mean, the thing is, though, where do you think I'm going to?
That's true, actually. Yeah.
Okay. So, I'll just go back to the tavern.
Right, so do you know where the tavern is?
Oh, great, thanks very much.
Well, if you'd stayed to
no.
bed, you might have figured it out.
No, I don't know where the tavern is.
So Snek is now alone in the middle of the city and knows where not only does he know where no one else is, he does know where the tavern is.
Wait, did
I don't
Snek
even
just
know where the hell
run
am
off
I?
ahead of Erdan and Molt?
Well, I'm gonna say what Erdan and Molt doing now.
Well,
Well, Erdan-
I'm sticking with Erdan because Heris said that she would contact Erdan. So I
Well-
personally want to go to a blacksmith. Erdan.
Erdan will ask. Erdan was actually going to ask Molt. You have a map of this city, don't you?
Do I?
You've got a map of the city. You bought that
Yeah.
when you bought Toyota maps.
Fair enough.
Sure.
Yes, I do. I do have a map of the city.
Does it say on the map where the best shopping district is?
I'll open up the map. I'm guessing it doesn't, but I'm guessing like
You can easily make something like that. The district called the Coins is probably the most merchanty district in the city.
yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, the item that you should never put on it was drink to forget, but always
I
remember.
remember that was my favourite one. I had so much. Just a slightly off topic. I remember writing this menu. I was watching Critical Role at the same time, like bit of the campaign one, and they were in the Feywild fighting like this big boss fight, epic match. And I'm sitting there thinking, that's what they're doing. I'm thinking making a menu that we'll probably look at once. Like this is the
No,
this
mate.
is the
I am
definition of
buying.
This is in the definition of D&D, a massive fucking fight in the Feywild and a menu maker. Like, this is what D&D is.
Mate, I am honestly buying a fuck ton of that drink.
It is so much fun. So I love
You
making
know
a
how
website.
handy it is to remember the last 24
Brain
hours
Yeah.
when some cunts keep poisoning you to forget shit.
I'll tweet a picture of the menus and everyone can see it.
It's
Anyway.
building up like the Hangover, in it. Like Molt will come back with like a tiger, a tattoo, and then like some heavy brawler, and then just ends up getting sparked out or something.
Yeah, so
when he's
I'll
listening to some song.
listen. I'll say to her that I personally want to find a blacksmith, but you would best finding this in the coins.
Well,
I think
assume you
instead
find
of
a jeweler
walking-
in the coins as well.
Yeah, so instead of walking, I suggest getting a taxi because it might take us a little while to get there.
That's a good point. Where did Snek go?
I don't really care. I'm pretty sure within a few hours we'll find him like rather in jail or in the middle of a burning building, and he'll be fine.
Isn't that you in the middle of a burning building?
No,
Isn't that
but
where we find you?
I'm not gonna burn down a building.
That was self-defense.
Not when he's inside it.
Yeah, that's dumb. Anything that's idiotic that might happen, like just follow idiot and you will find Snake.
Just those children looked at me funny. Those poor orphan children in that burning building.
Man,
looked at
I'm
me
not gonna
funny.
lie. The orphanage did annoy me. Like, they just had curtains and I couldn't look in.
Back to the
So,
scene.
like,
Matt,
Yes.
let's go back. Just because I've managed to make the menu bigger.
Uh-huh.
I just noticed what you've got under services.
I know which one you mean. It's my favorite one. I think I know which one you mean.
Yeah.
What?
This is a safe place.
I had far too much fun making this menu. I was like, I'll just make a one-pager, thing. I am so glad you went to Quincy's. I took an hour making that menu. Like,
You
if
can
didn't go there,
It was-
an hour of my life.
To be fair, Matt, you sweetened it with like
I did
chimney,
describe it,
red
yeah.
brook, big
Yeah.
door, like ooh, big door.
I had to get
Maybe
this
there's
one.
like a Goliath or some mad shit in there.
Oh god, sorry, I'm still. Oh, that menu was fucking great. I
yeah.
don't want to toot my own horn, but I fucking love that menu. I'm so
That's
good
pretty
at
good
making
though.
menus.
Delivery
Quincy's
service.
Tavern, here we go.
Anyway, yes, Erdan and Molt, you were mid-conversation.
So, I think we're gonna get a taxi to the coins.
Alright, easy enough. You kind of flag down a taxi. It's not difficult to flag down a taxi, but you manage to grab one pretty quickly. It's the same price, costs you 2 gold. And I'll tell you how taxis work. For each district you travel to, it's a gold.
Okay.
So
I'll pay
traveling
that.
from the Pentagrail to the coins is 2 gold. You know, if you throw the cab driver 2 gold, and you arrive in the large coin district called the coins. See a bunch of shops all over the place. Some of them like connected together, others individual shops. See the occasional market stall, but in the very, very center, or not like the very center, but like near the center of the district, you see a very large, like plaza-like building.
I'll ask the driver before he leaves. I'll ask, what's that large building?
That is the Azora Plaza. It's a large merchant building, a lot of shops inside.
Might as well make our way there. You
I
have to
believe there are
jump.
also a series of restaurants and cafes and other activities that you can do in there. It's a large. People tend to go there for days out. I think there's a theater in there too. I haven't been there myself for a while.
Theatre.
Where would you say was the best place to do shopping?
Look around anywhere.
Well,
I'm just
this
gonna-
plaza. Wait, Matt, did you say the plaza was in the coins district?
Yes,
or-
the plaza is in the district.
Oh, okay, never mind that. Okay, forget I asked that question.
Yeah. So I'll just like, I guess head towards the plaza. We can see what's in there.
Indeed.
Right. Let me get the description place up. Oh god, I have so many things. Okay, so you begin to make your way to the Azora Plaza. And see this very large like shopping center. Multiple stories. And these very, very large glass windows like all the way around. And you can faintly see from like the ground floor a series of shops and restaurants, and other businesses scattered around the plaza. And if you investigate more, you can find out what else there is. You also see a series of floating like globules of light all light the whole building up. And directly outside the main like entrance is this very large decorative fountain.
Humanity sure does love flaunting money, don't they?
Humans are truly strange.
Yeah, humans are strange. Have you read this menu?
Not yet.
Not yet, no. Erdan hasn't seen it. Erdan will look for a jeweler's.
You come across a jeweler's by the name of Jade Rocks Jewelers.
Jade Rocks Jewelers. I'll
Made
say
that
to
up on the
him,
spot. Nice.
nice. I'll say to him, I'm going to go in here to look for a particular item. If you want to go on ahead.
Yes. I'll scan around for a blacksmith's.
Inside the plaza, you don't come across a blacksmith, but if you investigate outside the plaza, you're more likely to come across one.
All right. Well, I'll say to him that I'm going to step out considering I can't see a blacksmith here, and then I'll meet you here when I'm done.
Fair enough. I'll
And
go
then-
into the jeweler's.
Alright, so into the jewelers, and it's a pretty small shop. Not a lot inside, but when you enter, you see a variety of items. You see like a few cabinets, like glass cabinets with like different rings, necklaces, brooches, earrings, and you see another cabinet like off to the left with like a bunch of just uncut gems. Behind the main counter, you see probably a small tiefling man, maybe about 5 foot. He goes, welcome. What can I do for you?
Yes. I was wondering if I could procure a diamond of particular worth. Yeah.
Of course, we have many diamonds. Please take a look. And he points to a series of cabinets which have like just random like, uncut gems inside.
I look through. Do they have pricings on them?
Yeah, if you have like small little like price tags like sellotaped onto the side of them.
Do I see any diamonds that say 300 gold pieces worth?
Yeah, you come across a few. You come across, let's say, that's not that I'll have it. Overall, see how many you come across. You see.
As long as there's one, because I can only afford one.
Don't know.
I
worth 300 GP.
I definitely think there should be an appraisal scale in 5e, but there isn't.
I'd just say appraisal skills like just using jewelers tools.
It is, but like it should be a separate thing because not everybody that can cut a diamond knows. Like some people know the
Value
better
of it,
to wear.
yeah.
It's completely different.
I think we can like make our own skills on D&D Beyond. We can make an appraising skill.
Yeah, it would be an intelligence-based one.
You do see a 300 gold worth diamond in the cabinet.
I'll say to the tiefling, "Excuse me."
Yes.
I would like to buy this diamond.
Of course. He kind of walks over, opens the cabinet with a key, pulls out the diamond. He's wearing like, these nice white silk gloves, hands him, takes it over to the counter he's behind, puts it down. Very well. Opens like a small register. There's 300 gold pieces, my friend.
Very well. I will hand. First, actually, can I investigate it?
Sure.
Ben, how do I roll with advantage, disadvantage? Oh, wait, no.
There should be an option to prompt.
Oh, okay. Is it just straight investigation?
Yeah.
13?
13. What are you trying to investigate for? It needs to be 300, what you estimate is a 300 gold diamond.
Okay, I'll hand him the 300 gold then.
Very well, thank you for coming. He kind of puts it in a small, like, by a brown paper bag, like, gets a bit of tape and seals the top of it and hands it over to you.
Thank you very much.
I love
Come
how
again.
none of us play characters that just want to haggle. I love it.
We've never played a character that
Whoa. I have not gone shopping yet.
Yeah, that's how Molt shopping. We haven't seen that yet.
Where would I?
I mean, you didn't
Things
haggle
just get-
before, so
Oh,
you don't
you
really
say that?
You didn't haggle for your back to be fixed.
Yeah.
You don't haggle. You don't haggle injuries. That's dumb.
Dude,
If they get pissed off.
Okay.
If they get pissed off.
Guys.
Did
I not like haggle for a second then with the
He
parrot?
did
Yeah,
offer to sell the
and
parrot.
also, I can picture now Molt
True.
getting his diva on here. You know
I did say. I mean, Chris, I did say everyone. I'm used to like campaigns with lots of people trying to haggle and fuck over each other.
Well, you were in a campaign
Anyway.
where I played a fucking kobold that hoarded every gold coin. So
Anyway, Molt, where you going? Look, whatever.
there's blacksmith outside of the plaza.
Go for it. Either make an investigation or perception check.
I'm gonna choose perception.
Sorry, persuasion, even not perception.
Oh well, I already rolled it. That was a 1 on the perception, so thank fuck for that. Persuasion, you say?
Yes.
That's an 11.
11? Alright. You begin looking around, and you do ask a few people, and they point you into the direction of a small blacksmith. And it's not hard to miss. You see it's called the Brothers Forge Blood. And you make your way over towards where you're told it is. And it's a small stone building. 4 stone pillars holding the roof up. Like a small overhang. In the center of the roof, see a large chimney with billowing smoke. You can easily tell the building is very dwarven in design. Through all the straight edges and use of like individual stone bricks to make it up. You see a small doorway leading into it.
Perfect. I'm going to just walk in.
Oh, I can read.
One second.
Hopefully.
It's Alex.
Oh, is it? Okay.
One day, we're back at the table. We won't echo anymore.
You say that, but then I'm just gonna go again.
So as you enter the building, the air in this building is very, very warm. Oh,
As expected.
The forge. There's a bright orange glow emitting from the forge that's kind of like in the center of the room, and the air was filled with the smell of heated metal and smoke from the forge.
Oh, I didn't know I was in the magic shop because that would have been the smell that Molt enjoyed the most.
Yeah. Inside the forge, inside the shop, you see numerous chests filled with like crafted items the forge has made, as well as ingots and like bits of leather. And there are several items of interest that kind of picked your eye on the left wall above a small wooden counter. There seem to be a series of mastercraft weapons, a few swords, a shield, a large axe. In the very corner of the room is a very large suit of plate mail armor. Similar dark metal, dark silver that the masterwork weapons are made out of. What seems to be like designed for a dwarf, kind of like small in stature, but it looks like it can be adjusted. So you're standing behind the counter, a dwarf. This one is short, very short, pretty much no hair actually, and a large red beard. He's got a few tattoos on his arm, and quite like muscly from working in the forge. He goes, "Greetings, welcome to the Forge Brothers Forge. How can I help you? Brothers Forge Blood. That's the word I'm looking for.
I'll just say you're not having a great day today.
It's a very long day.
It's about 2 a.m. It's about 2 p.m.
I've been up since 2 a.m. I haven't slept in like a day. Me and my brother, we've been working on a project. He's just gone to sleep for the night. It's mastercraft work. It takes out of you.
I'm sure it does. I was here looking
for dragon soup, hasn't he?
I was here looking for some. I believe you call it half plate.
Yeah, we call it a half plate. It's what it's called. Half plate isn't. I mean, you do know what. You know what? I'm not going to go into it. It's the thing. Yeah, sorry, I didn't catch your name.
I really do not like giving my name out, considering my job.
I'm not going to ask what your job is then.
Good idea. But I have the means. I have some money. I am looking for half plate. If there is something that you can do with that.
Yeah, I've got a series of half plates. Hang on. He kind of walks over to one of the chests, opens it up. Kind of looks at you. Yeah, that's probably fit. And kind of pulls out a suit of half plate armor. There you go. That should fit. Let me know if it needs adjusting. Or come back and I can adjust it for you.
I'm guessing there's not a fitting room, but I want to see if it fits me. So I'm going to try and put it on.
Sure, you put it on. It fits surprisingly well. Like, this guy just looked at you, and the size almost fits perfectly. There was a bit, like, too much length in, like, the shoulders, but, I mean, it's something that can be easily adjusted, like, there and then.
I'll tell him about it. I'll be like, the shoulders don't quite fit.
One sec. Yogrel! Go and fix this armor! Yeah. I see another dwarf walking out. Long black hair, no beard. Much more muscly than this guy. He goes, yeah, what? And his arm made adjusting. Right, he walks over, picks up a hammer and just starts hammering at the shoulders while you're still wearing it. And he goes, no, take it off. Sorry, my brother's I'm the brains, he's the brawn.
Right.
So take it off first. Sorry, takes it off and hammers it back together. There you go, it should fit now. I apologize for that.
Don't worry about it.
Right, well, go back to bed then, even if it doesn't do anything. Right, he kind of walks back to a room. Well, anything else you need while you're here?
No, this is all that I will need for now.
Alright, that will cost you... Let me open my book really quick, or my Google page, because I didn't want to play his handbook with me. That'll cost you... How much does half plate cost?
Normally 700.
Because you're 700 gold. I didn't have space. My player's handbook in my bag.
Oof. I'll just say to him, considering my small stature, is it possible for me to knock off some of the price? Considering there is not as much metal.
No, it's half plate. That's what you're paying for.
Pretend your back's broken.
He's just watched me put half plate on, Ben.
You do know that doesn't matter how big you are, it's still the same kind of metal.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about the quantity of metal, not the quality of metal.
It's still the same quantity of metal. When we adjust it, we don't have more metal, we just add more straps to it. It's the price it is. He just stares at you as you ask for a discount. He's like, no. Get a discount? What's this? Charity?
Fucking dwarves, man.
Hey, dwarf fucking they're fucking proud of their work.
There they are. I will hand them the 700 gold then.
Thank you very much. Come back anytime. My brother probably won't hit the armor when you're wearing it again. He does that. Like I said, I'm the brains. He's the brawn.
I'm sure that's the case.
Kind of gives you a look as you say that. Yes, I did just pick out the perfect size. You know what? I'm not gonna get into this. I do this all the time. Have a nice day.
I'm not arguing with you. You're arguing with yourself, and I'll walk away.
But goodbye. He's gone. All right. Is there anyone else Mark wants to go through?
I'm gonna go back to me with Erdan.
All right.
While wearing this new half plate.
Erdan, is there anywhere you're going to, or are you going to get the diamond? During that, you want to go?
Is there a apothecary shop nearby?
It's not in this shop itself, but you do come across one literally kind of opposite the street. It's not too far away, called the House of Herbalism.
I will wait for Molt to get back before going to the House of Herbalism.
All right. Molt, after not long after you get back.
I arrive wearing half plate.
Nice.
And this half plate is very well crafted. It is made of just whatever metal you're guessing, probably iron or steel. And despite it being just recently hit with a hammer, it does hold its shape pretty well.
I said to Mark, do you mind? I'd like to go to the herbalism shop across the street.
I just gesture my hand. Let's go.
And I head over there.
Right.
The House of Herbalism, it's called?
Yes.
Nice.
So make your way to the shop, and it's just a small wooden building. As you enter the shop, the air is filled with different smells of herbs and some spices you can pick up too. There's an array of different herbalist, utensils and stuff. And standing behind the table, you see a Firblog woman.
By the way, Chris, you're echoing again.
Okay, one sec.
One day we won't have to deal with echoes anymore. Oh, I wait for that day.
I actually think now.
She stands.
Better?
Sounds better, yeah.
Okay.
With long green hair and wears this flowery kind of flowery dress. What's wrong for? I forgot the word. She wears these clothes made out of leaves and flowers. No, it's like about that, Chris.
Oh God.
But she wears what's the word I'm looking for?
Dress?
No, it's. I'll come back to it. But there's this long. Oh, I think I'm remember what it is.
Yo.
That's better.
Armor?
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah.
Anyway, but what she's wearing is made. Yeah, it's not robes, but fuck, it's going on to remember what it is.
Cloak, cape,
Tabard?
frock.
Tabard, that's the word.
There we go.
But it looks made of leaves and vines and flowers. And she's got this long green hair, kind of curls around her shoulder, and goes, welcome, fellow Firblog. How can I be of assistance to you today? My name is Tora. Your name is?
Erdan.
Sorry, Torna, not Tora. Torna.
Erdan, nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too. How can I help you?
I was wondering what ingredients you had available.
Yes, I have many ingredients available. Pretty much anything you can think of. I have some ash bloom, some bloodberry, cat tongue, fairy stool, gillyweed, and I'll just hand you a list. Of pretty much every ingredient you can think of.
Great.
Or more or less every ingredient you can think of.
What about recipes? Do you have any recipes for sale?
Yes, I have a few recipes for sale at the minute. I have a potion of giant strength, a potion of fire breathing, a potion of superior healing, potion of growth, potion of water breathing, and potion of flying. Sorry, fire.
How much for the recipe for the potion of superior healing?
Superior healing would cost you 2,500 gold.
Ooh, I don't have that kind of money on me. What's your cheapest recipe?
My cheapest recipe would probably be the potion of giant strength, only 150 gold.
Potion of giant strength.
Yes, the recipe, of course. The actual components of the potion are very difficult to come by.
What components are they?
Just standard potion ingredients, but the one specific you need is a toenail or a nail of a giant. Whichever giant you have, it gets the strength of that giant.
I have
difficult to come by.
But I know a lot about giants, by the way. Just as like,
You know a fair bit. I'd say you would know what Jason knows.
okay, because what I know is quite a lot.
Quite a lot for what, sorry? For strength? Yes. For strength, definitely. Depending on the giant, depending on how strong they are. Just like the more higher up the ordering, the stronger the giant tends to be.
I'll ask. I do know one thing. I do know that Toenail of Giant is also need for potion of growth.
Yes, it is. It's a similar concept.
Do you have a recipe for that?
I do.
How much would that be?
That's the same price, 150 gold. In fact, I might be lying to you there, Erdan. It's actually only 100 gold for potion of growth.
Oh. Well, I already have a Toenail of Giant, and I was already aware that potion of growth requires a Toenail of Giant. Oh, actually, there's another thing. How much for an antidote potion recipe?
Unfortunately, I don't have one with me at the moment. I could also inscribe one down for you. I can do that now for you. It won't be too long.
Oh, that would be helpful. I do have some of the ingredients for that. Osios, I believe, is one of the
Yes.
ingredients.
Don't get them mixed with Facilius for that to be a whole.
Oh, no. I have tried brewing such potions with Acilius, but with little success, I'm
Yeah, it's
afraid.
very difficult to brew poisons. Anyway, yes, I will jot that down. She kind of grabs a peach department and kind of writes down the potion of like an antitoxin. And it'll be 50 gold. Very common potion. Just hand it over to you. There you go.
50 gold. So what's the recipe for that?
The recipe is, do you know what I'm going to do, John? I'm going to make you a little book.
Ooh.
Because I was going to do it today, but I forgot. Let me find out.
Because I've just been writing them down on my treasure section. I've got all my recipes in there.
You think you can? I know that's the thing. Let me see. Potion of an antitoxin. It'll be somewhere. I'll get back to you. I'll try and find it. There it goes. It is just requires some rowan berries and osseous.
Osseous, and what was the other one?
Rowan berries.
Rowan berries. R-O...
R-O-W-A-N.
Rowan berries. Do you have any rowan berries with sale?
Yes, I do.
Ooh. How much are they?
They are 5 gold for a picking of berries.
I'll get a couple pickings of berries.
Go on. How many pickings of berries you want to
get? 2 pickings of berries.
That is...
Because I only got... So that's 10 gold, isn't it?
Yeah, one picking is like 5 berries.
One picking...
It's 5 berries.
One picking... Okay.
It's like a small pouch of 5 berries. So basically, a rowan berry is a gold each, essentially. Actually, that's way too expensive. Hang on. Is that a gold? Those are berries, aren't they? Hang on, I need to double check. I found a great thing on GM Binder, which has got like a bunch of like potion brewing things. I'll just double check that really quick. I'll say for now 5 berries, and I'll let you know if it changes.
Okay, so 5 berries in total.
Well, if you can get 10 berries for 10 gold. Fuck yeah, I'll say 5 gold for 10 berries. That sounds like a better price.
Okay, yeah.
Sounds like way more reasonable.
So what's that? What, 5 gold for 10 berries?
Yes.
Sure. There we go. Okay. And then I will... Sure, I'll buy the recipe for Potion of Growth.
Alright, that is 100 gold.
So what's that? That's Toenail of a Giant and... Wait, I don't have Toenail of a Giant. I know one of the parts of a Potion of Growth is Toenail of a Giant. That's what I've got down. I've not actually got any Toenail of Giant.
Potion of Growth.
What do you make? We'll just go Cloud Giant kill him.
Go and kill a giant. It's not too hard. Or just go like a giant for its tail. Potion of Growth, if I can find it.
The royal family of the giants, yeah.
What's the last Potion of Growth? Where's it gone? That's poison, not potion. Jesus Christ, my favorite one. It's literally just vanished from me. I'll get back to you on that one. I will look around this. Literally, I had it like 2 seconds ago. There we go. Potion. Yeah, I'll get back to you in a sec. I'll try and find it for you now. Oh, there it is. It's Toenail of a Giant and a. Some Nightshade, not Nightshade, sorry. Mandrake Root.
Mandrake. Ooh. Very well. You wouldn't happen to have the recipe for potion of lightning breath?
I unfortunately do not at the moment.
I do know that I do have some crimson blue for that. I have one bit of crimson blue to make a potion of lightning breath, but I'm not sure of the other ingredients.
Me neither. I will try and find it for you and see if I can get one in.
Thank you. Let's see. Quantity. Okay. Let's see here. You wouldn't happen to have any red amanita or mushroom?
Oh yes, I have. Red meat mushrooms. I have plenty of that.
I'll buy. How much will Erdan buy? Sure, I'll buy 4.
Alright, so that is 20 gold for 4.
And Erdan will buy 2 more glass bottles as well.
Alright, so glass vials are something super cheap. Someone else check that for me because I haven't got my place handbook with me.
Actually, I've got the costing down here. They're 2 gold pieces each.
Alright, there you go.
Nice. That gets me back up to 10. Yep. Okay, that's all Erdan will buy for now. Thank you very much. Oh, well, you wouldn't happen to have any Mandrake Root or Toenail of Giant, would you?
I have Mandrake Root.
How much is Mandrake Root?
Mandrake Root is... 1 second while I find it in my list here. Where's the Mandrake Root gone? Mandrake Root is... Mandrake Root is... It's common, so it's 5 gold for a piece of Mandrake Root. Or for a Mandrake Root.
I'll buy... How much did you say?
5 gold.
5 gold. I'll get 2 Mandrake Root.
Very well.
So 2 Mandrake. Just, there's another 10 removed. Then... Erdan's considering whether he would try making that poison again. No, he won't. For now.
Alright.
That will be all.
Thank you. Please come back anytime.
Will do.
If I do get a lightning breath potion, I will let you know. And you just start putting on like very small, kind of like very thin, like what kind of bag is it? It's like a very thin bag. You can have the 2 of.
Oh, actually, Matt, can I ask you something?
You can, did.
If I had 2 herbalism kits, could I make 2 potions at the same time?
No, the potions themselves take the working days are you working on them.
Am I not skilled enough to make 2 potions at the same time?
No, the thing is you have to work on them for the whole day, or for how long it says for the potion. For healing potions, at least you can just leave them to brew. They'll take a whole day of working, but all the potions will take you actually having to make them in downtime.
Okay.
You can buy 2 herbalism kits if you wanted to.
No. Oh, no. Unless it was actually going to give me a benefit, then.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It's the process is you sitting there making them.
Okay, fair enough. That'll be all that. I don't know. Bye.
Hey.
Okay. Is there anything else the 2 of you want to buy while you're walking around the...
I want to go and
city?
find a magical shop.
Yeah, okay. So begin making your way to the same shop. Well, you make an investigation or persuasion check. Sorry, we're trying to find a magic shop.
Persuasion.
I will assist.
Go for it.
That's fine. I will take that advantage because apparently I can't roll for crap. So that is 22.
No, yep, easy again. You ask around and someone just point you in the direction of the Mythical Antiquities shop in the city, in the Azora Plaza, and they do also point you in the direction of Mandor's Magical Goods.
Head there then.
Right, so you head to Mandor's Magical Goods.
Yep.
Right, so you'll be making your way. It doesn't take you too long to get there. And you see the single-story stone building with the surprisingly tall wooden door. The same painted blue exterior with the magical runes that kind of glow different colors. You see you see the sign above the door, which has the same animation of the two horns, like a bolt of lightning fired from each one until it meets in the middle. Like the shimmering lightning means they glow and glow and glow until it explodes outwards, revealing just Mandor's magical goods with a series of like glowing runes scattered around. You see the two large windows full of like magical like components and scrolls and stuff like that.
I'm just gonna walk in.
As you walk in, same thing happens. You appear to be in a unnaturally larger room than the exterior of the building. The temperature is what temperature is ideal for?
It would be fucking hot as
Fuck. And what kind of smell? What does Walt's favorite smell?
Like brimstone.
That's the temperature you feel and the smell you can smell in the air. And you see the same setup as Snek's door with a stone pedestal in the middle of the four tables, like a stone statue on top, a bookcase to the left.
Do I know anything about like temporal magic that would make like the room seem bigger than what it was?
You can make an Arcana check.
I will do that then.
Go for it.
23.
23? Yeah, you know of temporal magic. You can tell you're not being teleported or transported, you're still in the same place, but some sort of enchantment's being cast upon the building to make it, appear or make it bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. It's not a common, form of like magic or like spell used, but it's used by wizards and arcane practitioners to make their buildings or rooms bigger than they should be. Like you can tell the dimensions of the room are definitely being changed.
All right. Anybody
His
around?
name is Lehman.
Yeah, you can standing behind the counter, the very tall Minotaur figure, 7 foot tall, with two large horns. On his left horn, a series of 6 different rings that kind of like spread out to the top. And on the right horn, a black metal cap. Has a diamond chain that connects to his ear. He does have a small pair of glasses, which he's currently using to read a small little book. He is wearing his bright blue robes with like the golden arcane symbols embroidered in. And the silver staff by his side with the pink gem on top.
Are you, I like poke my head and be like, are you open for business?
Yes, welcome.
I will step inside completely. Brimstone. How did you know? Strange.
Sorry, what?
The smell in the room.
Oh, yes, it is whatever you most desire.
That's good.
A simple arcane enchantment.
Do you, I have some wealth and I would like to know what magic items that you have here.
Of course, I have a variety of items. I also do custom works if you're interested.
That could be something that could be had down the road.
Well, I have a great sword over here, which makes it easier and more deadly against your opponents. These boots here, Boot of Speed, someone came in earlier, seemed to be interested in them. Here is a Pariat of Wound Closure, so it helps you if you're injured in a combat scenario. A Headband of Intellect to boost your intelligence. A one tier of Magic Missiles, allowing you to fire several magic missiles. A Javelin, which when thrown turns into a bolt of lightning. I have a series of scrolls. Here is a scroll of Arcane Eye, which produces a extraterrestrial, or not extraterrestrial, an arcane eye that you can just see through and move. I have a decanters of Elder's Water, in case you require some travelling supplies. A bag of beans over here, and a ring of the ram. These are the most common items you can probably acquire throughout the world. I have several custom designs and builds I've made. The one here, and you put out the small wooden box with the 2 copper-like bracelets in. These are bands of altered perception. I have 2 of these. They don't make you invisible, make you difficult to see. Here is picks up the small white glove, a glove of decay, which is a very necromantic item, has a series of necromantic spells stored into it. And Tia is a Fulcrum of Force, which when thrown has additional effects against your opponents. Is Erdan in the shop too?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I will take off the circular blasting that I have from around my head,
Mhm.
and I will place it in front of him and be like, "How much would you take for this?"
Yes, quite a common item. Let me find out how much it would cost. Give me a moment.
How
Circlet
is she selling
of
that?
blasting is going to get you. I would purchase that for no less than, no more, than so many tabs I have open. Where's my sheet? There it is. For, let's say 200 gold. What do I give you for this?
Wonderful. I also present him like the 1/3 of the one. Say, I found this during my travels. I'm a collector of some sort, and I was wondering if you could possibly find who might have made it, or how old it might actually be.
Of course, please, may I? Kind of reaches his hand out. You see this large minotaur hand that's like bigger than yours.
Yeah, I'll give him the 1/3 of the one.
Like the one looked like the end of the one looking very like small compared to his hand, and he kind of looks at it. One moment, he kind of like places it back on the counter. Walks like this beaded doorway, like the beads rattle as he walks through. He walks back over book and starts like flicking through it, pulls the glasses back down. Interesting. Very, very interesting.
In what way?
This appears to be a fragment of a very powerful artifact.
Do you know of what might be the case if there are as, I can tell that it's broken, but if it was reforged, do you know what it could possibly do?
It can be reforged. I don't see why it couldn't be. It appears, he looks at it, maybe to be at least half the wand, maybe a third of it. It's a very powerful item. How did you come across this?
I found it while I was dungeon diving, should I say?
Well, you found it is a wow. I haven't seen an item this powerful for a very, very long time.
Do you know what its capabilities might be?
I do know it. If I'm correct in assuming it's this item, then it is meant to have many magical properties. There are myths about this item, about what it can do.
Do you know what its name is?
Yes, it is the Wand of Arcanum.
Does that ring any bells for me?
Make a history check.
Oh, that was so close to 20 on the fucking dice. It's 12.
12. You're not too sure. You think you might have heard of something like this before, but you can't quite remember.
Well, it is currently broken, so I'm pretty sure if I do come across a second piece, or perhaps even 2 more pieces, depending, I will keep you informed.
Well, very well, it'd be a pleasure to work on such a powerful item.
And I will take the third of the wand off him.
So it's Arcade, not Arcanum.
Okay. Okay. Is there anything on the walls that seemed to be of any interest?
Yeah, there's a few things. There is the sword that you've seen before. Just apart from that, there's the wand and the javelin.
Is there anything like shields or anything like that?
There doesn't seem to be any shields here.
Okay. You said there were boots of speed?
Yes. Here, and he points to the boot on the table.
Do you know exactly how fast somebody will become?
You could, let's say, double your typical movement.
How much is it for these boots?
These are 1,000 gold.
1,000, eh? Ooh. I need to check something. I will place 1,000 gold on the table and be like, I will take these from you.
Thank you. I didn't catch your name.
You may call me Molt.
No, it's a pleasure. Mandor. And you, and he looks to Erdan.
Erdan.
A pleasure, pleasure. Anything I can interest you, sir? Or is there anything else I can interest you in, Molt?
Not for right now.
Well, Erdan, was it?
I'm fine for now.
Of course. Please come back anytime. Tell your friends about Mandor's magical goods.
I'm going to put on the boots of damn speed. That's
Yeah,
what I'm going to do.
they require attunement.
They do, but I'm still going to put them on.
Yep, you put them on, and they fit quite well. You know, as you put them on, they kind of like morph to your shoe size. In effect.
Good.
In fact, you would need to tune them to fit properly. Sorry.
What do they look like?
The boots of speed. I will tell you now. They just appear to be a set of black boots.
Oh, it's still
But
not like
along,
red boots or
along
anything
the...
flashy.
No, I'll tell you what. They're white with a red stripe. Red makes it go faster.
Beautiful.
Like a red stripe down the center, but along the side of it is like a lightning bolt.
Yep, makes sense.
Perfect.
No little wings on the.
No, they'd be able to flying. They have wings inside them.
Go
on,
for it.
Ben. Get with the program, Ben. Come on.
You're
You
running
don't
fast.
fly. No, it's the lightning bolt
little-
and the
yeah,
red stripe
little-
make you go faster.
Don't they have like little yellow wings? Isn't that what the Flash has?
Yeah, but the Flash, but they're too similar to the boots of flying.
Right, I'm gonna thank you for the boots and leave.
I just a great idea for my charm. So. Very well. Come back anytime. Maybe you enjoy your purchase.
I sure hope so.
Oh, so it will.
Is there anything else you two want to do?
I'm gonna buy a shield.
Yeah, we're going to go. The Brothers Fort Blood had a shield available.
Yeah, I'll just go back there and be like,
Yep.
I forgot to pick this up. Can I buy this shield?
Yeah. What kind? Do you want just a normal shield? Do you want like he points to the shield on the wall, our Mastercraft shield?
How much is it for the Mastercraft shield?
It's 200 gold.
What does it do?
It's a super good shield. It's a +3 shield, but it's not magical.
It's a +3 shield.
Sorry,
not magical.
2,000 gold, not 200. 2,000.
I was going to say +3, 200.
I'll just be
Why
like,
10?
I'll take the normal shield for now.
All right, that's how much a shield costs.
10 gold.
10 gold. There you go. I haven't got the prices. I should have bought me place that, but I forgot to. I do apologize. But yeah, he just hands you a shield. Goes, there you go. It's 10 gold.
I give him the 10 gold.
Thank you. Pockets it. Do you need it adjusting? Yeah, it looks like it fits.
It's a shield.
Some
I think
people like to adjust them to their size because they're weird.
Sure.
Look to Erdan.
Um,
Can I get you anything?
I'm good for now.
All right. Come back anytime. Lovers Forge Blood. We've always got stuff for sale.
and I guess we just we walk around till Heris tells us where
Yeah.
they
Well,
are.
first of all,
Yeah.
Rrak, what are you doing?
Rrak.
It's been a hot minute since we checked in with Rrak.
Yes, that's why I've forgotten what I was doing. Oh, I remember. I was going to look for a branch of the Adventurers Guild or any bounty hunting quests. Anything
Yep.
to earn money.
Okay, so you do come across the Adventurers Guild in the city. It is in the Pentagrel. Pentagrel?
Okay.
Yeah, Pentagrel district of the city. And it's just a very similar design to the rest of the Adventurers Guild, the large wooden building. Looks to be very like a longer building than the rest of them. Inside, standing sitting behind the same kind of desk, is a dwarven man. Sorry, a human man. He goes, "Greetings, welcome to the Adventure Guild. Do you remember?"
Yes.
Good. Contract board's over there. Feel free to spend whatever you want here.
Good. And I'll have a look at the board.
There's a few, mundane contracts. Some of them are just like, take this thing to this place, protect this person. There's nothing that really is as interesting as you'd normally suspect. But there's plenty of work you can get.
Is there anything involving hunting elves?
There is not.
Okay. I'll leave.
All right. Is there anything else Rrak wants to do?
Nope. Actually, he'll go to a where's the nearest gate?
The nearest gate
I
would
imagine
be
the north gate.
Well, Northgate or Southgate. There's actually no, Northgate would be closest. Yeah.
Okay. I'll go to the north gate,
Mhm.
and I'll ask.
Punch it.
Yeah, I'll punch the gate.
The gate's open. It's not like closed. It's open.
I'll
But you
punch
make
it
way-
anyway.
You punch the gate. It falls and crushes a few people. As you do.
Good. And then I'll ask one of the gate guards if he's seen any groups of orcs recently.
Can't say I have, mate. Not really many orcs around here. You're the
Okay.
first one I've seen in months.
I'll give him a nod.
He nods back. Goes back to standing by the gate, not on like the top of the wall.
Okay. And then Rrak will go and camp outside.
All right.
And he'll take a long rest to cure his exhaustion.
Okay. At this point, Heris, do you message the others where you are?
I sent out Jamal Jr. to try and find Erdan.
Oh, you did, yes.
Does he find him?
Make a perception check for Mort Junior.
Okay. Is this sight or sound? 'Cause he is-
Sight. It's advantage on both, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, so say perception check. Say sight.
Oh, it's on him, isn't it? Hang on, let me get him up. Perception. 'Cause mine's better. Am I using mine or his?
Is
His.
Okay. Advantage. Ooh. Oh. That is a 21.
What was that? 21?
Yeah.
Yep, so easy enough, yeah. After like a few minutes of searching, Mort Jr. does see Erdan and Molt walking like through the streets. They've just come out of look to be a magic shop.
Okay. So, see, there's a limit on the me seeing through him, but he was commanded to get Erdan and direct him to come back. So
Yeah, which he can do.
He will like land on Erdan's shoulder. Erdan recognizes him,
Oh, it's Molt Junior.
and then fly towards the Quincy.
Yeah, do you follow Mort Jr.?
It's up to Erdan.
Yeah, Erdan will say, I believe he wants us to follow him.
I would gather that as much.
I've just been thrown food. Hang on. Yep, so do you follow Mort Jr.?
Yep.
Oh, right, okay, so Mort Jr. just leads you back to the tavern where the group's staying. And as you enter, you see as you get close to the tavern, you see the large two-storied red wood building with the overhang covering the decking underneath. You see a large chimney on the top and the unusually tall door, like large door. You see the two large windows like across at the front of the building, and you can faintly see the alleyway behind with a spare door leading in. And you see the rooms ahead with the windows surrounding it. As you enter, you can feel like the comfortable air, like the sweet smell in the air. See like the large bar to the left of the room, with a series of like cabinets and racks full of like different drinks and ales. You will see Heris sitting in the corner of the room,
Like
a big
sitting in the
comfy
chair.
like a fireplace in
Dogs
front of
on
it.
the dog's on my lap, and you know, like that scene in like Doctor No where he's just stroking the cat.
Yeah,
It's like that.
I've
But
been
like
expecting you.
Heris is one hand in looking at the menu and like just like giggling and sort of like smiling to herself, thinking this is funny, and like making mental notes about what's being like on the menu.
That's what you see when you enter. You also see the Vidalkin behind the bar, 5'7", slender build, has like this dark blue skin, has very spiky hair, which is unusual for Vladrid that have. Got his long sleeved brown coat with his red slick vest with like the black trim, bunch of rings on his fingers, the necklace in the shape of a half crescent moon, and the silver pocket watch, and a pair of glasses with one with the pink like crystal lens, the other with a series of magnification lenses. He goes, greetings! You two are new here, haven't seen you before. Name's Quincy, what can I get for you all today?
Hi, Quincy. Matt,
Yes, John?
would Erdan know that it's unusual for...
I'm sorry, you cut that one.
He did, yeah.
Would Erdan know that it's unusual for these guys to have hair?
You can make a history check on these guys.
I will do that. History.
I mean, I don't
Shame.
really care.
I think, yeah,
Yeah, it is pretty unusual.
could be with
And
a
you
little
never
wig.
seen of a Darkin before, but you've heard of them. And normally they are like bald-headed. They don't have much hair.
I will say to him, I've heard of the Darken, but I'd always heard that they were usually bald.
Oh yeah, he pulls off. It's an illusion. It's fine. One of these
Oh.
ringlets. I've always wanted spiky black hair. I just thought it was cool. It's an illusion.
Huh.
I'm gonna like move
That's kind of
like
good.
some of the menu as they're talking,
Could
and
have
just have
gone
a
the other
look
way
and
there.
be like, "I'll have a
Yeah.
5-bottle whiskey, please."
Alrighty. One. Was that the bottle or just one? Like drink of it.
Just a drink of it.
Yeah, all right. I'll get that glass for you now. That will cost you. Need to get the page open. Where is it?
5 silver.
Yes, 5 silver pieces.
I hand him the 5 silver.
Thank you very much. And he kind of slides that bottle of the drink over to him. And it's this very orange, almost like sizzling whiskey. It's kind of, you've seen this a few times. You've seen this kind of whiskey. It's a delicacy in some places.
Okay.
Matt, do I notice them two come in, or did they?
Yeah, you see them walking.
Yeah. So I'll get up and walk over, and I'll mind link with Erdan, and I'll say, Erdan, I think Karo has your keys to. I'm not sure what the room situation is. I have my own room. Karo will explain.
Oh,
But rooms have been paid for.
Oh, excellent. For the week, I presume.
Yes.
Oh,
I-
excellent.
I will mind link with Molt, and I'll say, you're looking better.
Much better. I'm now currently wearing armor and have the shield.
Oh, what does the armor and shield look like?
I guess it would be like more like a brigandine type of armor, because that's similar to half-plate. So it would
Yes.
have like a dark cloth like material over the top of the armor.
Is it black?
Somewhat. Like it's like a dark brown.
I'll say nice armor and shield.
Thank you.
Oh, have you seen Snek?
Not since the temple.
And I'll look at Erdan and I'll ask the same question. Have you seen Snek? What's he up to?
He sort of ran off on his own. We haven't seen him since the temple.
I'll just shake my head. What are you doing? I'll would he know to? I'm like, would the same trick work with the bird? Okay, I'm gonna cast sending, and I'm gonna send a message to Snek.
Did you send?
So, Snek, this is Heris. Where are you?
Meanwhile, his head is looking around, as if
are in Quincy's. Come here. Rooms. Big egg. Like the biggest egg.
Biggest egg.
Egg. Egg.
Snack.
Snack. Biggest egg.
It's literally just to fill in the last load of words. It's just egg.
Yeah. And he just goes, food, in reply,
Egg. Snack. Food. Malt. Snack. Heris. Snack. Quincy's. Snack.
That was
Like,
9.
Do you have the keys for the rooms? And I'll say to Heris,
I'll reply, Karo has the keys.
where is he?
Where is he? Is he here?
He was upstairs last. We went upstairs last time you saw him.
Right. I'll say he's upstairs.
I'll be back in 1 sec. Talk amongst yourselves. Not talking amongst yourselves.
I'm gonna go and find Karo then.
I will also find Karo.
I'll just reply to those who say I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go find a library.
Actually, if you don't mind holding on, I will be with you. I do want to do the exact same.
probably Snek is probably going to ask for directions to Quincy's and eggs.
Yeah, most likely. But I'm gonna go and try and find Karo.
I'm gonna give the see the Quincy guy's been straight and he's been kind of cool. I'm gonna give him a heads up about Snek.
Matt's not here.
I know.
When are you never going to give anyone heads up about Snake?
When they're assholes.
Oh, I say so. I
When-
start
when they're assholes.
raging.
So when they're assholes to me, I'll be like, see that guy there, Snek? He's like, he like hates eggs. Like you just get an egg and destroy it, and that he'll go like,
Boyd,
he'll
like
love that.
7 in front of him, and he all he did was cry, which was hilarious.
That was pretty random.
What
But
happened?
there's that one
Oh,
time.
yeah.
There's that you get that perfect moment where you crack that one egg, you crack it in a certain way, and then he just trips.
Okay, I'll bother mess.
None. Not much.
One to
like
stop
I said,
simply crack eggs in front of the Snek.
Right, I did, and I don't know if Adam's here because I can't hear him.
Me Discord just froze for a bit.
I'm trying to find you in your room, buddy.
Yeah, I'm just in my room, just going through stuff.
No, being a Dragonborn.
Yeah, so I guess you were gonna knock at your door then.
Right, I'll open the door.
You see Molt outside?
And Erdan.
I know.
We got told that you have rooms for you have keys for the rooms that you paid
That's
for
what I
here.
have. That's what I have. I've got 2 keys for double rooms and 1 for a single room.
I would personally prefer the single room.
I hand you the key for the single room,
I'll take a double.
and that goes. Erdan gets a double. I assume Igneous is going into one of the doubles as well.
Yeah, Igneous will take a room.
Put her as Snek.
Okay. So either Erdan or Igneous' room with Snek.
Igneous does not go Snek.
Fuck Erdan.
Yeah, Erdan will go. Erdan has his ways to control Snek.
Right,
fair.
is everyone drawing the shortest straw? Like?
Yeah. To
Oh,
be fair,
No,
I didn't
it's
draw
more
no
like
short
it's
straw.
more like Snek's drawing the shortest straw, since Erdan can quite effectively incapacitate him.
Oh well, you tried to threaten.
I mean, so
know.
Karo. And
Well,
Karo's,
let me
Karo's
ask you,
more
Chris. How good are Snek's wisdom saves?
Oh god, this again.
I don't know necessarily though, because I have not tried it yet. But it's always past Constitution saving throws or whatever else you slice
Yeah,
onto thrown at me. So do yourself a favour. Don't necessarily judge this Snek by his scales. All right, there, smart Alec.
This
So
is
don't
true.
even
Yeah, I
think
don't
about
use
it.
with barbarians. I try to avoid using spells that require saves.
So-
I tend to go with the wisdom and the intelligence.
What are you all doing? I'm fighting with each other.
I wish to
I
find
blow up
Quincy's.
I blow up Quincy's.
Oh,
No,
meant to
I'm gonna go downstairs because Heris said you wanted to find the library.
Okay.
Yes.
Erdan will go to his room. What time is it, by the way, in WoW?
I'd say it's about bedtime gone by about 3 o'clock now.
Okay, Erdan will go to his room, and he will set up his herbalism kit, and he will attempt to brew with some guidance.
Go for it.
The antidote.
Go for it.
So, where am I looking at? There we go. So it's
just like a poison antidote.
Yeah. So int check. Is there a way to sort of roll for tools in? Well, you know what I'll do. I'll just roll it in here. So. Actually, hold on. No, what I'll do is I'll roll the int. So that's.
Who knew it would be so
11,
difficult to make an ability check?
11, 14, and then a d4 for the guidance. Oh, nice. So that's 18 in total.
18? Yeah, you begin setting up the potion. It does succeed, but you'll get that probably the next day.
Mm-hmm. Sweet. So there's an antidote being made.
Anything else anyone wants to do?
Yes.
I'm going to try and find Quincy's because I've never been before. So
yeah,
that
make
was the
a
idea.
Persuasion or investigation check.
Persuasion, and it's the worst persuasion ever. That is a 6.
6?
Yeah.
How does Snek go about asking people where the tavern is?
Oh boy.
Snek, Quincy, Snek, egg, Snek.
People go, well, is that way? Start pointing in random directions.
Okay.
Oh,
you
it's
just
like me in Liverpool. I do it all the time. I always tell people the wrong way to like places in Liverpool.
That's nice. That's nice, Ben.
I'm not from Liverpool. I just like,
Oh,
you
right,
know
okay.
where?
You purposely did that.
Sometimes I guess. I'm like that way.
You know what? You probably would do something like that if it was on the wheel. I know you would.
It's close enough to the right direction,
Like-
probably.
Slippery sod.
Albert Dock, though, that way and left. Though, and
Yeah,
I pointed the wrong way.
Yeah, you take them to like somewhere like I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, so
Wavertree.
as you begin asking around, people kind of go and start pointing just to try and get rid of you because they're quite intimidated by the big lizard man in front of them. And it just takes you about 3 hours until you're finally given the right directions.
Right.
We finally arrive at the tavern.
Since he's before he does that, I would. By the way, did the innkeeper give me his name? I've forgotten.
Yes, he did.
I will line up with him and I will say, we have a few other guests. There is a lizard man. His name is Snek. He will say Snek a lot. Sorry about that. He is a bit special. If you have any eggs, like just raw eggs, he likes eggs. Give him an egg, it'll keep him quiet.
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
Also,
Oh god, a crazy lizard man.
Also, there is an orc friend of ours. His name is Rrak. He might turn up. Maybe not. He likes to wander off. But yeah, he's an orc.
Right. Good to know.
Well done, Captain Obvious.
He has scars and likes to hit things.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out for an orc that like to hit things and a giant snake.
It's like I'm sitting there thinking, how do I describe him? It's like he's literally the stereotype of all orcs. It's like he wears like a hat or something. And then Heris is like wondering, like, maybe he should wear a hat, and then we'd like, or have an accent or a pirate cap. Ooh, a pirate's hat. I'm just like randomly thinking about while I'm waiting for like Molt to like come back down.
Right. Yeah, I mean, the night is yours. What's the rest you want to do in the town?
I'll also do one last thing. So I'll take out the menu, and I'll like point to all these like things, and it's like, so you need to say about companionship and like services here. It's not very detailed. Like what type of companion? There's like no, like this, like you're missing this part here. Like is this any type of companion?
He points to the bottom. Whatever companion you want.
So it's whatever.
Well, within reason.
So if I ask for like a dragon,
we can try and find a dragon. A bit difficult.
What if it was like a white dragon?
Probably pretty difficult here.
So just maybe put that in there like a little star, like within reason, like that.
I mean, most people don't tend to ask for dragons.
You'd be surprised, and I'm thinking like Molt probably would.
Anything else to get while you're here? Get your drinks and to eat.
Erdan will get one of the meals. He'll just get one of the 1 GP one.
Which one do you want to get?
He'll have the lamb.
All right, go for it. He whips that up for you and hands it to you. Takes like 20 minutes to make, but it's quite nice.
It's food.
And me and Molt will head out. We're heading to the library. We'll
All right.
Find a library.
Okay, so did we destroy something?
Yeah,
Not
team
yet.
up, Jodo. As you do.
Okay.
But is there anything Molt wants to do on the tavern?
And did Heris leave the library?
Heritage
I'm waiting for you.
I'll wait for you. Here you go.
Yeah, well, I'm leaving with Heris things, and I wanted to know where they were, so
Right.
the reason I came here.
I will ask the tavern owner where the library is.
Hello.
Is it for the Grand Archive or just any old library?
Grand Archive. Sounds good.
That is in the Pentagram. It's not hard to miss. It's a very big building.
Excellent. I'll head out.
Right, so you both begin making your way to the Grand Archive.
I'll also, at the same time while walking, I will send Molt Jr. to have a little flyby to keep an eye out for Snek.
Right, Snek's made it back by this point.
I've never been here.
Yeah, after a while, you did make your way back to town. You were given the right directions.
Okay, fair enough. I was like, okay, I've already been here before. It's like, must be in a past life.
No, you're not being here, but you are given like the right directions after like quite a while of asking.
Okay.
Yeah, after running into me
Louise.
into town, you actually ran to someone else who knows where the library buildings actually is.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sound. Okay.
Yes, I did make that mistake the first time I was in Liverpool.
Did you? I didn't believe that. That's mad.
Anyway, so you begin making your way to the Grand Archive, and you can see it from where you are in the distance. This very large 6-story stone building.
Okay.
It's just simple, exterior design, nothing too special about it. However, as you begin to enter, you can see in the very center there's a large round desk. In the middle of the desk is a large pedestal with a globe of Nearest, which contains like all of the known countries and continents of the world.
Oh.
As well as small like little pinpricks where the other archives are located, and any like associate organizations.
Ooh, globe of the world, nice.
You can see just a few people sitting behind that desk.
Walk up to them.
Yep, so you make your way over to a human. See, it's the middle-aged human, short, kind of like black, kind of graying hair, small beard, but wearing just standard, similar robes they wear in the other archives. The kind of like the greyish kind of robes.
I'll wave.
Yes.
I'll point to my head, and then I will mind link with him and say, "Greetings."
Hello, welcome to the Grand Archive. Can I be of assistance to you today?
I show him my library card and say,
Yes.
I will do the same. I'll show him my library card.
He takes them, kind of looks at the sack. He goes back, looks at us, and goes, one moment, sir.
I was expecting this.
He kind of walks off a second.
Uh-oh.
A few minutes go by.
"Mine or his?"
Mine.
right.
Sorry, sir. What appears your membership has been revoked?
It has. I need research done. If there is anything that I can possibly do to have it lifted.
Yes, there's a series of things you can do. Simply any hands-off form, fill in this form, and I will get it sent off to the appropriate people, and they will return a letter to you in 3 to 5 working days.
Can I look through the archive today?
Unfortunately, not with a membership.
I'll turn to Molt and mind link with him and say, "Would you like me to look up something for you?"
Not really.
While smiling.
Something that I need to look up myself.
How can we do this?
That's okay. I will fill in the form.
Okay. Still pretty standard form. If you tick box questions, you can sign your name when you hand it back to him. He can like put it in an envelope and goes, "No, I will send this off. You should know in a few days."
Wonderful.
Okay. I would like to do some research.
Hmm?
Let's see. I was going to ask for like all the different locations of all the grand libraries, but globe right there, so kind of don't know that. I'd like to do research on pretty much all known wizard spells.
Okay. Let's make a Arcana check with advantage.
Okay. So I'm like kind of like just learning magic spells and what's available.
Go for it.
Ooh, nice. That's a nat 20 plus 6, 26.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you find out pretty much everything you can about arcane spellcasting. You learn about the different like ways like sorcery and magic and how they're different.
Yep.
And how sorcerers are naturally born and gifted with their spells, whereas wizards can learn spells as time goes by.
Like, I don't care if it takes all day. It's literally like knowing pretty much what's available, all wizard spells.
Yeah, you don't learn every single wizard spell, but you do learn quite a few.
Just like not to learn as in like I know how to cast
To know
them
what they
now,
are.
but know what they are.
Yeah, you
It's
don't
like,
learn every
oh,
single wizard spell, but you learn quite a few.
You know, like this is known as a wish spell. This was whatever, and it can do this. That's like, oh, that's interesting. You know, like
Get what I mean? So yeah.
okay, is that an all day event?
To learn, like to get as many characters, that would take you pretty much all night.
That's what I'll do.
Alright. Molt, is there anything you're doing?
Not yet. I got an idea though.
Alright. Heris takes you a good few hours to like research all these spells, and you kind of find out what spells exist and how some of them work.
Also, like to add to that, while I'm doing this, I'm also like to learn pretty much most ritual spells for a wizard. In fact, all of them.
You can do that. You can look up real ritual spells and try and find out, some bit about them and how you can, what kind of spells are ritual spells and how they work and what wizard spells you should probably learn yourself through a ritual book.
Exactly.
There you go. Anything else you want to do about the library? The archive, sorry.
Me? Let's see. What's Molt doing? Does Molt leave? Does Molt stay?
I leave.
So
Where does Molt go?
So yeah.
Should I stay or should I go?
Bookstore.
Alright, yeah.
If there's any.
Yeah, there's a few.
And I'll have a look around for history of the world around. Hold on, I'll be able to get the exact for the period of time. I need to look it up because it's something on your world envelope.
Oh yeah, the calendar, the timeline is fucked.
Yeah, I know, but it's still there. Like that time period. I'm basically looking for any books on the time period between like I think it's 470, like 7,520 PD around that area. Major events.
Well, it's not. It's 2007 because I couldn't get the link to it probably. So
yeah, but it's around that time period.
Yeah. Make a investigation check.
Fuck that library. Go old school. Book shopping. History, did you say?
Yes.
Or an investigation, because that's different.
Yeah, investigation. Sorry.
That was so close to a 20. It's a 3.
3. You don't find a lot. You just found like a general history book, but there's nothing. It's like not very specific on certain topics.
I guess like being in a bookshop, I'll ask the guy behind them, be like, "Is this the only book you have from that time period?"
So you speak to the half-elf fingers. Unfortunately, yes. Then you want to have it in a minute. I can try and order one in for you.
I really don't have the time. Do you personally know anything about the history around this time period?
Unfortunately not. I'm not a historian.
Thank you for your time, and I'll put the book back.
Alright.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Is there anywhere else you want to go?
I want to spend like as much time as I can just trying to find a fucking bookstore that has a more intricate book about the time period.
Make another investigation check.
Fucking hell. 7.
You spend a while, but you don't come across any bookstores got this specific kind of book you're looking for.
Who'd have thought that the fucking archive would have had a monopoly on knowledge? God, I hate capitalism and education in one system. Yeah, that's what I do in my day.
Socialism.
Yeah, I know, but like anything when you try for-profit education, it's a fucking dumb idea.
Oh yeah, true. But whenever there's a way to power, someone's going to try and.
Oh, 100%. I'm not saying that like, oh, look at the world is in a complete state, which it is, but I'm not saying it in any educational point
The
of view. I'm
world
just
is
saying.
in such a state.
But my point is, education and for profit shouldn't exist, like in the same sentence.
The world is in a fluxus Snek.
I mean,
Oh god.
we have the internet and YouTube, and there's
Yes.
what we had. We get a lot of
Anyway,
education that way.
So,
Yeah.
Back to the game. You can go on for
Yes.
a while.
I'll just say quickly, I was shocked to find out that when Sweden at the moment isn't like socialist, really, despite what people say, when it was socialist, it used to have like the highest tax you could the highest you could be taxed 102%.
What?
Oh,
You got taxed 102%.
that's how
that's
things
brilliant.
work.
I'm guessing that was over a certain amount of money that you made, though.
Yeah, I mean, even now, if you earn like under $37,000, you still get taxed 60% sometimes.
It depends,
I'm gonna
and you're
guess
not
that
you're
a lot
not
of the
paying.
people. I'm gonna guess that a lot of the people who reached that threshold didn't end up paying that tax, because those people with that amount of money would be smart enough to know what to do with that money to legally avoid paying it.
There's tax evasion.
It was
Anyway,
It was a Swedish
right. Okay.
children's
All right.
author.
All right. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Sorry, everyone.
But
Is there anything
yeah,
else you're doing, Molt?
I mean, the only thing I can think to do is fucking a guidance tab, but I already rolled, so it's over. But yeah, that's it. That's what I'm doing with my day.
Okay. Is there anything else, Heris, you want to do?
Yes. Do I spend the whole time with my sort of project, or is there something? Can I do something else?
It will probably take the whole evening to research like all what you want to research.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll come back another day then. So I will basically just head back to the tavern.
All right.
The research.
So you move back to the tavern. Mort, you accompany Heris back to the tavern.
Yep.
Right. Before I back to the tavern, it's probably about say 6 o'clock at this point. It's getting pretty late.
I like
And
my
then
name
kind of wrap
to
it
him,
down.
and I'll say, "Make it drunk."
Do you have the money for that?
Yes.
Let's see how long you last then.
Oh boy.
Wake up in the same room.
Should you both make your way back to Quincy's tavern?
Yep.
Yep.
Right. Get back. What are the rest of you doing at the tavern?
I'm just going to obviously be eating and drinking. I'm just going to leave by the way.
Right. How much
Okay.
are you drinking?
Not much.
Basically, what you're drinking is the question. Chris. Have we lost Snek?
Chris.
To it. Probably going to do his dishes again.
Yeah, so we'll get back to him in a sec. Erdan, what are you doing at the tavern?
Still making that potion.
Alright. Rrak, you're outside the city still, aren't you?
Yes.
Alright. Karo, what are you doing?
Having a long rest.
Karo will be in his room, but when it gets later on, he wants to do something.
Okay. How late do you want to make it until you start doing something?
About 9-10 o'clock at night, he wants to do something.
Okay. Heris and Molt, you go back to the tavern.
Yep.
You want to start drinking?
Yeah, I'm just going to buy like just the traditional ale. I don't have lots of gold.
Right. So either you buy any special drinks or you just buy just standard stuff.
I'm just buying traditional ale.
Alright.
Yep.
Molt, what are you doing?
I mean, Heris is buying.
And how much are the two of you drinking?
I'm drinking till like I get not completely unconscious drunk, but like pretty like swervy.
Pretty drunk, okay.
I will
Yes.
drink the equal amount to Heris and see how much she stacks up.
Right,
How
and you
about
should
that?
both make Constitution saving throws then.
Nice.
That's gonna be Great. 22.
22. Okay, Heris.
Where was that roll before?
I'm pissed. 9.
9. Heris, can you roll me a D100, please?
Oh boy.
The fuck? A D100 from a... This is the traditional layout, right, by the way? Nothing crazy. Okay. If he's poisoned me, I'm gonna mind rape him.
Okay.
What? Who would possibly do that?
88.
88, so I can't open that thing. I have to open it the wrong way.
Hold on, let me have a look at this menu. I feel like I can have some fun with this menu.
Tip option, you have fun there.
yeah.
Oh god, I can't find the table. It's gone.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
No, I've lost the thing.
I turn into Snek.
you become Snek. Oh, why it won't let me for some reason open up the
I become Fem Snek.
the tab. Try this again.
Matthew, where's it best to message you right now?
Messenger, probably.
Or Discord? Like Discord or Facebook?
Facebook, probably, yeah. Right, for some reason, my fucking computer decided doesn't want to open any links up. That's annoying. Sorry about this. And we'll find what happens for Heris a bit later on. Karo, the evening does come around. About 9 o'clock at this point. What are you doing?
Wait, what happened?
Once I can open the table, I'll find out.
Oh.
But we'll do what Karo wants to do first of all.
Hey, Karo's going to leave the tab and see if he can find like a little park or something in the city.
Yeah, you can easily find there's like a few park shops around the city.
Yeah, he's going to find a tree and just stand so he's got his back to it. Take his sword and stab it into the ground. And then lean his shield up against it. And he's going to take a knee. He's going to put his hands together to pray. As if he's going to start pray. He's going to stop, look at his palms, then sit back and lean against the tree. Let his hands just drop and just stare at his shield for a little bit. Then he's going to start talking out loud. Say, Bahamut, what do you want from me? I need your guidance, your strength. I need something. I've worshipped you all my life. I've trusted that you would lead me on the right path. You stand for truth, justice, all that is right. You echoed then?
Me?
I know, but it sounded sick.
This is dead. Sorry, I'm just opening the
mate.
table. Sorry, carry on.
Just get on to back my train of thought.
You were saying Batman, God of justice, truth.
Right. Yeah, I've trusted you, put me on a path that I need to be on. But I'm starting to question that. The people I travel with, they have proven to be able to fight well and work for the betterment of life. But I don't know how far you want me to go with this. Erdan, he's a healer, but he killed a man in cold blood for just doing what he needed to make a living. Lionheart didn't kill him, but he still attacked the pet shop, the pet merchant. Snek is Snek. I don't need to say there.
That's the best one. Snek is Snek.
Molt is
Ah.
Molt is Molt. He seems to be getting better, but his attitudes still confuses me. I trust you put me on this path for, I assume, the reason of stopping these demon lords. But with all that's happened and with what my companions are doing, I don't know where to go on my path. I need your guidance. I need a sign, something, just to tell me to keep going. I'm just going to keep. It's going to just go quite silent after that and just keep staring at the shield for about an hour, and then he'll pack up and go back to the tavern.
What's on the shield?
It's just it's a dark, it's like a dark blue background with like the silver like the platinum dragon head on it.
Okay. Give me a second.
I think Roll20's refreshing or something.
Yeah, that's me jumping in. I'm gonna make you roll in front of everybody.
Okay.
200. So there goes.
Pardon me.
You look at the shield, and you can see a reflection in it. And you kind of get a sense of whatever you're doing right. Maybe you're not. Maybe what you think your path isn't what your path is meant to be. But whatever you're doing it right.
Alright.
But yeah.
Okay, I'll go back to the tavern and get the drink Karo wants to try. The Banshee's Breath, he'll buy one of those.
Okay. Let me get that up really quick.
I'll check your messages.
Yeah, I'll check it now quickly. Well, I might not need to check my messages, Jason, unless you say that. Oh, I've checked, but you might not need to worry. Banshee's Breath. Yeah, easy enough. That is 5 silver, I think.
Yeah. Does Karo actually get that cold burn because he's got the cold breath?
No, actually you don't. You were smooth.
Alright. After that, he'll just go to bed.
Right. Heris. With that, actually, is there anything anyone else wants to do before you take your long rest for the evening?
Yes. While drunk. Wait. So what happened? What happened to me?
We'll find out in the morning.
Oh, was it a morning?
May I
okay. Right.
It's
Okay,
in
one thing-
May I take an animal handling check to try and train Feathers to do some commands?
We'll get that in a second. See what Ben's doing first.
So, while drinking,
Okay.
am I like tipsy drunk?
Yeah, fairly.
Is Mott also drunk or is he gone?
Malt's not too drunk.
So I will look at Malt and I will then. I don't know. Can you drunk mind link?
Sure.
So I like drunkenly mind link. You Malt will hear. So what's with the scales? I don't know if I've ever asked you. Sure, I did.
Why are you so interested?
Well, we've been traveling here for a long time, and they're just curious. I like to research things.
Let's just say it's scars from a past life.
Ah, intriguing. So tell me, do you ever go back to Icemount?
I may have to one day.
Maybe not to the capital, but like somewhere else. Maybe underneath Icemount.
Why ask? Why do you ask?
Something I have planned later on.
That was not my first trip to Icemount. I never really interacted with anybody the first time.
Well, okay. So you'd be willing to go back then? Not just like nope, never again.
Not really. I have, let's say, Justice propels me to do something.
Okay. And I'm going to take another drink.
All right.
Matt,
Snek?
what I did was
Mhm.
more for tonight. So
Yeah, that's yeah.
What are you doing, Snek?
I wanted to like sort of train basic commands towards feathers. Can I do an animal handling check?
Go for it.
Okay. That is a 21.
Do you want? Yeah, you teach feathers a few, simple commands. You teach feathers
So-
to go somewhere. I'll come back to you.
Okay. Can he grab? Can he?
That'll be later on.
Okay. Could I make another one?
It's kind of like one for the day.
Okay. Fair enough. That makes sense.
So I think you can now tell feathers to go somewhere, come back, and think assist
Sort of
with action. The first one.
Like stop and sit,
Yeah,
stuff
that
like that. Yeah.
Just basic
Like
like
what?
one-word commands.
Okay. Cool. Awesome.
All right, and with
Can
that,
he give me his talent now? Like, so if I got like paw, it'll be like.
that'll be like when you teach him to attack. That'll be like further down the line.
Okay.
You've got to unlock the other levels of the skill tree first.
Pretty much.
Damn it.
So with
Damn
that,
it, man.
unless there's anything anyone else wants to do, you all take a long rest.
Nope. Like I said, I'm having another drink, so I can get a little bit more drunk. And while I'm doing this, I'm like drunkenly like getting my sorcery points and using up spell slots and getting my 3rd level spells back.
Okay.
So, do I need to roll another Constitution?
No, it's just the one for the night.
Boring. So I'm gonna get to the point drunk now where I'm like falling over and stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna go sit on the chair and fall on the chair,
All right.
and then I'm like so drunk and and I'm gonna cast sending, and I'm gonna go, hey Shax, and I'm gonna drunk dial Shax. I'll be like, Shax, meow, hello, meow. So, how are you? How's your sister, by the way? She was nice.
Oh no.
Oh, this is going so wrong already.
How are things in Icemount? Did you ever find the Solar's name? He was a bastard. Meow. And I'll just that's it.
Okay. You don't get a message back.
I
You
just thought,
officially blocked.
Yeah, you've been blocked.
You blocked,
Hey
man.
Ben, does you send a message to Jack?
No,
Who
Hugh's not in
knows?
a different universe. No.
he's probably dead.
What? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, there's no reply.
a message from Conan because I also have sending.
God damn it. That just goes insane.
To be fair, Corin's
We've-
message will probably be sane and reasonable.
He'd most likely get one on his birthday going, sorry dude, but Death said I need to come and track you down.
Hey, bro. How's it hanging? Oh, I got a
If
message off
there's-
Death lately.
There's
Vibe
nothing
check.
else. If there's nothing else, I mean, if you want to do,
Nope.
I'm just gonna sleep in the chair.
alright.
Can I burn down the tavern?
I'll make sure that Heris gets up to her room.
You go looking for Heris, and Heris just vanishes.
Okay.
Don't know where Heris is gone.
Okay. That's fine.
So-
It should be fine.
Your long rest begins. It's a fairly peaceful night, except for two of you.
Oh.
Karo. I think, hang on, is Adam back here?
No.
You think it'd be
Just,
RB.
okay, yeah.
Rrak. Where's Rrak first?
What about Snek? It's PTSD.
Okay, Adam's back. Rrak.
Nah.
Bullying rat.
Shh. Can you roll me a D100, please?
I can.
Oh.
60.
60? Okay. You drift off to sleep, like you do every night. But this time you get a vision. Nothing you've ever had before. You are standing in the middle of a field, surrounded by corpses. orcs and elves
Mhm.
in some sort of bloody battle. And you stand left alone as one of the only survivors of the fight. A larger force of elves rushing towards you with their long swords and their bows ready. There are about 12 orcs left. You and several others, members of your old clan. None of them you know really the names of, but you've seen them around, or at least their names don't come to you.
Mhm.
What would you like to do?
Am I holding a weapon?
Yes, you have your axe in your hand.
Okay.
It is dripping with the blood of elves, you're assuming.
I'll use a bonus action to move 40 feet towards the elves, and I move another 40 feet with my movement.
Okay.
And wade
You
into
begin
battle.
charging into battle. And this force of elves is maybe 300, 400 elves. Some of them horseback, some of them on foot, charging towards you. Arrows begin flying. Watch as the other orcs with you, the 12 orcs with you, begin running behind you. 2 of them get taken down immediately by a volley of arrows. The other 10 carry on side by side with you. You finally meet the line of the elves, and another orc is immediately decapitated by one of these elves on horseback, leaving just you and the 9 other orcs. You begin fighting them, killing them, blood everywhere. You lose sight of the other orcs. Now it's just you left, surrounded by what must be a few hundred elves. Can you feel something? Like a burning in your left eye.
Mhm.
Something burning its way through. It gets painful and more painful. And you begin to see look to be sparks glowing from your left eye. And the eye explodes when you wake up. In the field. You feel different. But you don't quite know why.
Mhm.
That's what happens during your long rest.
Okay.
Karo. Similar thing happens to you. You begin your rest. And you drift off to sleep like you always do. Not expecting anything to happen. And you wake up. Surrounded by a bright white light. As far as you can see.
Okay.
And then the light begins to fade. You see darkness. A swirling darkness of energy you've never seen before. Black and purple and red energy spiraling all around you. And you don't feel like you're anywhere you should be. It just feels wrong where you are. You can hear the madness of creatures. They cackle and scream all around you. In the distance, you see a large sun. Or maybe not, so maybe a star. Maybe a black hole with energy being pulled into it, and it's begin moving towards you. And it's moving faster and faster. You then see a bright light, a bright golden light. And your vision once again is clouded, and you're back in the same location you were before. Bright white light all around you. And a figure begins to approach you. A half dragon-like figure. Very tall, almost spectral, with a long sort of side and a shield in one hand. Kind of looks at you. Karo, I believe.
Do I know you?
No, but I know you.
Where am I?
Where you were, just in a dream. You reached out earlier today to attempt to reach the Platinum Dragon himself. It's difficult for him to commune with all of his champions, but he sent me. You questioned what your path was with the demons, and as you've seen, that black hole of a collapsing star, that is what is to be feared. That is what is coming. Some may call that your destiny. Others would not. Others would call that just another step in your life. You asked what your purpose was, what you want, Bahamut. what Batman wants from you. What he wants is for you to decide what's right and what's wrong. To do his work where he cannot. Whether that involves you fighting a demon from another plane or simply helping someone cross the street. That is for you to decide what your destiny is. One's destiny is forged by the actions they take, not by what is set out before them. I'll be watching you, Karo. I have a good feeling about you.
What is your name?
You'll know in time. And the vision fades, and you wake up in the tavern. Heris? Just in the morning.
Alright.
As you normally wake up. Heris, you wake up. You don't know where you are. It's dark.
Uh-oh.
Am I still in the chair?
Nope.
Am I lying down? Where am I? I'm on the bed.
You're lying down. On
Can I
the
stand up?
floor. Stand up.
Look around.
It's a dark room.
Can I see anything?
See a
Anyone?
handle.
A handle.
Mhm.
How far away?
That's like a few feet ahead of you. It's just not that far. The room you're in doesn't appear to be more than like 5 feet.
I'm like
It's a very small
I'm like
cupboard.
in freak pack mode. I will mage hand and turn the handle.
Good handle. And you're in a house somewhere. You don't know where.
Oh,
Look around. So it's morning. Is it morning?
It's morning. It's when you can see the sun rising in the distance.
Look out. Is there a window?
Yes, there's a window. You appear to be in a house in like the center of the city.
Cast invisibility.
Alright, that's visibility yourself. Have you? Flash.
So I'm like, oh dear. And then I'm like, gonna like creepily like try to go outside.
Make stealth check.
Stuff. Do I do advantage because invisibility
Yes,
or just
advantage.
Oh, that's a nat 20 plus 3.
20. You don't even make a noise. You've been creeping across the floorboards. You see the door in front of you. You can hear some noise from the kitchen, but you don't bother to stop to listen. You just open the door and slip out. No one notices you over there. And you just appear in the street.
When going out the house, did I see the person's house? Or is it just some random person?
It just looks to be a normal house on the street.
Wasn't like you just walked out of like the king's mansion or something like that.
No, definitely not that now. You're just in the street.
It wasn't like the person the house wasn't like someone I'd know or someone I'd been it's just like a random peasant's house.
It doesn't look to be a peasant's house, but it's like a normal commoner's house in the city.
Nothing special then, like.
No, not really.
There wasn't like bodies and things in the walls or anything crazy, no?
You didn't see any. If there were.
Yeah, I didn't bother, I just left. Looking around, am I just just in the middle of the city somewhere?
Yeah, you're just like near the middle of the city. You can see like the large mountain, like not too far away, but you can easily find your way back to the tavern if you wish.
Yeah, I'll do that first. I've got to get Doc.
Alright. Should you make your way back to the tavern?
Yeah, how long does it take to get back?
About 30 minutes if you're walking. It's not too far away.
I'm still invisible. I'm just gonna slip into the tavern. Is barkeep up?
Yeah, you look three. It's like behind the bar, cleaning some like mugs of ale, putting them back on the shelf,
Alright,
organising the countertop.
I'll just drop invisibility in front of him.
Hello, I didn't see you there. What can I do for you?
So, the mind link. So the ale that I drank last night.
Mm-hmm.
The traditional ale that's written here on your menu, like pointing at the menu.
Yeah.
It doesn't say anything about ill effects or random teleportation.
No. I mean, you did drink an awful lot of it, like an awful lot. You wandered out here at some point. I don't know when, but it was pretty late on.
So, I wandered out?
Yeah, you said you were going to go and sell something.
Wait, like what? What did I sell?
I don't know. You said I'm gonna go and sell it, and I get loads of money for it. And then you wandered out. It's a busy night. I've got loads of customers to take care of. I can't make sure I know what everyone's doing.
I like look at my inventory and look for my stuff. Like, is there anything odd?
All your stuff appears to be there. You also come across a finger. That's not yours.
Oh shit! What kind of finger? Like a human finger?
It's a humanoid finger. Well, one of the it's guessing it's like a middle finger, and it's got like a tattoo just above the knuckle.
Where the fuck did I get a finger?
2 straight black lines, and then going just like outside of each other, 2 parallel lines. Then in the center, almost like a Y shape. Or like a curve, and then like a line straight down.
I like show him this finger. I'm like holding it up, but like giving him like the middle finger, and I'll be like, "Do you know what this is?
Yeah.
Who this belongs to?"
I don't know who the finger belongs to, but I recognize the tattoo.
Go on.
It belongs to, I think, it's like a tattoo of like a gang in the city.
Oh God!
You have just started a gang war.
Heris the gangster.
That's
I look
what 80 on the table is you start a gang war.
You have provoked a gang war.
Did I join a gang? I'm looking at myself. Have I got any tattoos?
You don't look to have any tattoos now.
Damn it.
I think that's the tattoo of the I think it's the ebony thorns.
Shit. I need to get rid of this. Do I get? I need to get rid of this finger.
Where did you get the finger from? Do you know what? I'm not gonna ask questions. It happens. No, it doesn't happen all the time, but you know, it's
Like-
you do what you want to do.
I remember sitting in the chair. I think I casted a spell. I remember trying to talk to someone, and then falling asleep, and then I woke up today in someone's house, in a cupboard. I think it was. Was it a cupboard or was it like a pantry?
It looked to be like a pantry or a cupboard. You can't quite tell.
Yeah. I've got a finger. Okay, I'll pocket the finger, and I'll sort of put that to one side, and I'll ask the others about this. So, do you know anything about this gang?
I mean, do the rest of you wake up and come down?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rrak, do you make your way to the tavern in the morning, or do you just stay outside?
Do I know where the tavern is?
No,
Point.
I'm not a clue.
Yep. So I just
I assumed he'd turn up at one point. Problem is, I didn't tell him.
so I will just explore the city.
Alright. So after the rest of you all wake up and Heris is holding a finger.
Nice.
Heris, where did that come from?
I'll take it off her. Like I'm not really that bothered, and just be like, what's the tattoo for?
I have no clue. I've woken up today in someone's house, and this was just on me. This middle finger.
Okay.
Molt, what the hell were we drinking last night?
What's your
I was
passive
fine.
perception?
Mine.
Molt,
Yeah.
17. isn't it?
18.
Okay. Right. Snake picks it up.
No, you don't.
What you get is
Snek,
check.
no eating.
Stealth check. 19.
Like you
I mean,
trying
you
to
don't
do
seem
a
to do it.
sleight of hand?
So it'll be a slight hand check, not stuff. You've got disadvantage as well because you're wearing heavy armor. Or armor that's not
Well. Okay. Well.
No,
it was-
it's only stealth checks that he's got disadvantage with. Sleight of hand, he's totally fine.
Sleight of hand he's completely fine with.
Okay. That's
I mean, you're making a stealth check right now.
well, you said
Didn't you-
stealth, Matt.
Well, you
So
yeah, so
Oh, okay.
if that'd be a 19, if that was the case,
A disadvantage?
I could be sneaky. Like,
Yeah,
I
but
could use my- I could use-
with
I could-
scale mail, if you're wearing scale mail armor, it's a disadvantage.
Why would they be wearing scale mail in the middle of a town?
we do.
Are you wearing armor right now?
Are we taking your
Just,
armor
just
off?
my I was wearing my traveler's clothes.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, you wear your traveler's clothes underneath your armor. Like
Yeah, but you could just put it
He
in the
isn't
backpack.
wearing any armor right now.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so you don't see it.
Just
I mean,
remember
the
that,
finger,
Chris.
the finger vanishes. I turn around and see him holding it, and I take
No.
it back off him.
You can
No,
make a
it-
perception
no,
check.
no, actually, I actually eat it.
And
Oh,
as
that's
soon
not
as
good.
he actually does that, I'm
Oh,
going
that's
to
not good.
like straight away.
Hang on. Well, do you eat the finger?
I'm attempting to eat the finger.
I'm going to make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
Okay.
That's not good.
And if I just turn around and like just
That's
in
a
his
15.
mind,
16,
just
16,
like scream.
16.
That's a fail. Give me a
Oh.
second. A second.
What's a second?
A second. I'll go 1 second.
What is this finger?
I have no clue, but the idiot just tried to eat it. Someone might be looking for it.
Put the missing finger inside the belly of a snake.
I'm gonna roll it. I haven't got 8d on me, so I'm gonna have to roll it in this.
Okay. Is it poisonous?
Sorry, no.
What happens then?
You'll find out now. You take
Well,
26 wild trifle necrotic damage. As you bite into the finger, the tattoo explodes. Out of it is ray of like purple black energy comes out, and it blasts into your throat, and then you just have to regurgitate the finger. You see the tattoo begins like fizzling this black ichor come out of it.
As soon as I'm like, I'll just mage hand the finger wherever it's landed. I'm assuming it's come out of him.
It has, yeah.
I just pick it up, and then like very angrily, like just like she shouts at Snek through his mind. I mean, like, don't eat random shit.
Hang on, I think I got a spell wrong. Give me a sec.
Are you talking about Blight?
No.
That's 8d8.
Oh, sorry. It's not. It was D12, not D8. That's my mistake.
Oh no! Oh my
Big
god!
mistake.
if I die from eating a finger, I'm gonna throttle you.
I mean, it's the middle finger.
You're on the
35, not 26 necrotic damage.
Oh my god!
Wow, I'm half health by eating a finger. What the fuck?
You're the one who's better.
When this happened, would I recognise the spell and what the fuck this is?
Make
That's
a
absurd
Arcana
as hell. That is so absurd. I've ate a finger and you nearly died. Okay.
Make a what, sorry, Matt?
Arcana check.
Any sort of advantage because I did research.
I'll give you guidance.
No, it's a straight roll. The DC will be lower.
Okay.
I'll give you guidance. I'll place my hand on you. Go. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Guidance.
23 plus D4, isn't it?
Yeah.
2. 25.
25? It's not a spell that's being cast, but the tattoo itself is definitely magical. You're gathering some form of defense mechanism, if not way of attacking an opponent.
I know what
Which
the heck
you
it
can
is.
gather if this tattoo touches someone with a tattoo, it has that effect.
So, sorry, it touches someone who doesn't have the tattoo.
It will if the tattoo itself touches a person, so simply you were punching somebody
Yeah.
with that hand.
Yes.
Tattoo, that's when the effect goes off.
That
The
is
tattoo
crazy
itself is
awesome,
enchanted.
Matt.
It is
Because
it's an enchanted
Obviously,
tattoo.
of course, it's a middle finger, so the person would connect with someone and it would do the damage. Cool. How the fuck did I get this middle finger off this guy?
You'd also know these things are expensive as fuck. Like
I'll.
one of these, they're not cheap to make.
So is this like a
Can I-
mechanical finger?
No, it's a real finger, but the tattoo itself is magical.
Oh, tattoo. I see.
And you see now, it still does like a bit of like black ink and like pouring out from the tattoo, and eventually just stop.
How does the finger look like it's being taken off?
Just like it's been broken off somehow.
Like broken
Jesus.
off with forks?
Looks like it.
Cut off. Is it being?
It looks like it's
sliced
just
off,
been
or-
like it was attached to the hand and it's been ripped off the hand just like before the actual hand itself starts.
Does anybody recognize like the tattoos for gang symbols?
Quincy goes, sorry, hi, just a quick one. Can you not eat fingers in my tavern, please?
Turn to-
Sure.
I tend to.
Do you know
him.
what this finger means?
Yeah, not the finger. I know what the tattoo is.
What's the tattoo?
It's a a member of the Ebony Fawns tattoo. Probably a
Okay.
high-ranking member. So they have the money to get one of these tattoos. I'm going to switch the lights on in this room because it's very dark all of a sudden. He says while lighting a few candles around the room. It's the first light switch. There it is.
Are they particularly dangerous?
fairly dangerous. They're one of the big main gangs in the city, not
say
to be messed with.
What was the gang name? Sorry, Ebony.
The Ebony Thorns.
Ebon Thorns.
You said you woke up where?
At someone's house. Like a random house. That I didn't spend too much time investigating. I just legged it.
I don't think you have to worry about this.
I keep all the thing and I'm like,
No, I think you
Going
should
to research.
definitely get rid of that finger.
I keep order for now. I'm gonna
Definitely
go,
get rid of that finger.
I'm gonna go kind of do some research.
Do you know what you could do? Attach the finger like onto an arrow.
To myself.
No, like attach the finger onto the arrow, right?
Guys,
Yep.
guys, I got a good idea for the finger, and I'm not going to eat it this time like a chicken goose, John.
You're gonna put up someone's nose, aren't you?
No, well, that's a good one. That's a good one. I didn't think that one. I actually have blowgun needles, and I have a blowgun, and then I have wyvern poison.
I think a
You
finger
do the
would be.
maths.
I think a finger would be too big for the blowgun.
Don't know.
It
What's
would
a
be.
finger? What like? I mean, on the hand.
It's
What finger is it?
it's the middle finger. It's too big for a blowgun.
It's a chonky boy.
Oh, we could whittle it down. We just stick the tattoo on it, and we'll just whittle down
I mean,
all the fleshy bits.
to be fair,
Wyvern poison plus magical necrotic damage equals
Yeah,
1
Chris.
Magnum round.
Chris, just as a side thing, tattoos go on the fleshy bit, so if you file it down, you lose the tattoo.
Well, is a tattoo on the centre of the
It's like
middle finger?
it's not in the centre. It's just above the knuckle.
Oh, it's just above the knuckle.
What you could actually do though.
But we could cut off
Yeah.
the normal part of the finger and the fingernail, whittle that down to an actual blowgun needle.
You could
and
skin
then-
it, keep the tattoo, and put it over your own.
Yeah. Exactly,
It's
amigo.
creepy as shit,
Exactly.
like. Something
Well, I am
Leatherface would
neutral
do.
evil. I can do this shit.
Who's talking about you?
Oh, yeah.
My finger.
So, neutral evil. funny.
it's my chicken finger.
I'm like just looking at the finger and thinking, if only I could remember what the fuck I did yesterday.
Oh, you could buy a drink that would make you remember the last 24 hours.
Oh, that is on there, isn't it? So it's a little bit small print to read. Which one is it?
I drink to forget, but I always remember.
Where's that one?
I've paid the 10 gold, and let's see if this will work because this is perfect.
I'll look at the guy and go.
I'll
Okay.
pay that 10 gold. This
I'll
is an
drink it.
experiment that I'm happy to actually do.
Alright. Did you ask Quincy for the drink?
Yep.
Yeah, sure. Come right up. That is how much gold does that cost? He opened up his menu.
10 gold.
That'll run you 10 gold.
Yeah, I paid them 10 gold.
Right, he starts like pouring a few things together, adds some like weird looking powders to the drink, stirs it up, adds like a nice tall glass,
What's there? At the
like
bottom?
this green and greyish. Like it's green on the top, but underneath like the top layer, it's grey. Like the occasional bubble that doesn't actually reach the top surface. And goes, there you go.
I'll give it a smell. What's it smell like?
It smells like memories. If memories had a smell, that's what memories would smell like.
So, there's a picture of you, like, it smells like you chopping a finger off.
Maybe I fucking bit it off or wrenched
Oh
it
my-
off.
If you bit
You
it off,
got
that
his
is
nose.
hardcore. That is
Like,
hardcore.
Do you know what I mean?
You've got some stuff in your teeth there, mate. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
even
Do you-
flesh and fingernails.
Do you drink the drink?
Die down that drink.
Right, you down it, and it's you. Just the memories come back almost immediately, and you remember what happened.
Go on.
You were very, very drunk at the time, and you and Dog decided to go for a walk, and you were going to sell just a gem you had, your arcane focus. So you started walking through the streets and ended up in the Strux, the quite poor district of Cyridillia. And you're walking through, talking about this gem, when 3 figures approach you, wearing shady-looking armor, like just dark clothes, and they approach you and go, "We'll be interested in buying that." So they lead you to an alleyway. And you say, "Oh, it'll be like 500 gold." You're trying to get a high bargain, and they go, "No, we will have 10 gold for it." So you don't like the fact that they said 10 gold. So they start arguing with you. And then Dog jumps up and bites this guy's finger off. And then
Oh,
you both
shit.
begin running in the other direction. You and Dog get separated in the crowd, and you end up knocking yourself out and falling through a doorway, up a bunch of stairs, and you just pass out in a cupboard. The figure you saw is a human man, a long black ponytail, with it shows his tattoos all over his hands, apart from the one on his left hand, which is now missing. He's wearing dark black clothes and has a beard. And on the left-hand side of his face, his left cheek is completely bad. Like, you got this like ban mark on the left of his cheek.
I like explain the whole story to them. I do a minor illusion to do like video.
You
Also,
see Quincy's
where
face.
the hell is the dog? Is he here?
Dog is just on the chair.
And I look at the dog. I mind link to the dog, and I'll say, "Did you bite the finger?"
Mm-hmm.
Good dog.
Bad men.
Good dog.
And as you're running, you kind of pick dog up, and like that's how the finger ends up in your hand. And you kind of get knocked, and you drop dog, and dog runs off back to the tavern, and you kind of like smash through a door, run up a set of stairs, and end up in a cupboard. As you minor illusion a figure with a man, Quincy's face just drops. Oh dear.
Who's this?
Uh,
You seem overly worried.
well, let's just say he likes collecting antiquities of sorts. And he
Okay.
collects a lot of them, as he is the leader of the Ebony Thorns.
Okay.
Oh no!
No wonder it half helped me then.
He's not a nice man. There was a story about the time someone stepped on one of his toes, and he had that person cut up into a bunch of different pieces, then thrown out at sea.
Wonder what you do.
That's actually kind of impressive considering how inland we are.
Yeah.
Oh no, he made sure the remains were taken and then thrown out at sea.
That is
He's
impressive.
not a nice person. He's very, very mean. Like he's scary.
Don't worry about it, friend. I'm sure he won't find us.
And
And I'll say with half a smile.
And I'm like,
well, I'm glad to know that he won't come for me.
I'm
Wow.
sure if you give him what he wants,
during the memories,
he'll be fine.
did I stupidly, drunkenly give my name out?
You did.
Fuck.
Oh no!
Gang
He'll
war,
know then.
gang war, gang war.
Okay, guys, we're
My
gonna.
name. You're actually speaking, not mind linking. You managed like through your broken comment, just tell them your name.
Ah, shit.
You didn't say where you were staying. Luckily.
One day we're gonna find Heris dead in a ditch.
Or every one of these
Right.
guys just be like gibbering messes because I'm like gonna mind rape them with like a spoon.
Oh god.
Hearing what happened, Karo's just going to sort of roll his eyes up towards the sky and just go, really, I'm on the right path. He doesn't say,
You
that, but he just sort of,
You get a voice in
he
your head
doesn't
going,
say it, he just looks.
yes, I know it's stupid, but
I
go
like-
with it.
I like wag my finger as if I'm waving to Karo. It's like, hey.
At this point,
Yes.
Erdan would come down and say,
Okay.
He'd see the finger and he'd be like, whose finger is that?
A gang lord.
Oh,
Yeah,
see,
Snek
guys.
did it. It's all Snek's fault.
I'm just going to pick up the finger.
No,
gonna try
I'm
and-
holding it. You have
No,
to take it off me. I am holding it in my hand.
Can I?
You have to
Okay.
take it off me.
I will use a strength test if that's the case.
Go for it. Make opposed athletics checks.
Athletics. Okay.
Mhm.
What did you get? What did you get then, Heris?
Do I have to do an athletics?
Yes, you do.
Couldn't you do acrobatics?
No, you're wrestling
you-
over the finger. You can't.
No, but like
acrobatically-
she
Can I-
can definitely like
can I
take it
jump?
away from his
Yeah.
from his
Can I
fucking
like
bra.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll
Gonna-
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
tr-
acrobatics then.
move away? You know.
Gonna
Yeah,
trinity your way off the ball or something. Okay.
What'd you get in your acrobatics check, Paris?
16.
Snek?
That is a 16.
So I move away and
Snake is the aggressor, so it would be
Matches
like
you
what
want-
it needs to be.
And plus, if you want to put my strength, if you want to go down to strength mod, it's +3.
this is
Well,
dex-
okay. What we'll do,
My dex is
we'll
+3.
do something interesting. We'll do a tug of war. So you're both holding onto the finger, pulling it either side, and you should both make another. This is going to be a strength check this time, fortunately.
Will
you're both tugging on the
Erdan
finger.
intervene? Will Erdan intervene?
No, trust me on this one.
I'm about
It's only
to.
something silly.
I have a way
19.
to.
Heris, what'd you get?
Let's see. Since I am doing let's see. Do I do this? Are you being like really aggressive towards me? Try and get this finger.
No, I just want to just take the finger quickly, like snatch it. That's it.
Okay. Make me a dex save.
Are you gonna do that instead of tugging
Yes.
for the finger? Okay,
As
so
soon as he tries, I'm gonna cast
I
Harms
thought,
of a Dog.
I thought the DM said a contested strength check.
yeah, well, instead of Heris doing that, Heris casts a spell instead. So you do pull a finger away, and Heris casts a spell instead.
Dex save. Here we go.
No, it's strength save for Arms of Hadar.
No,
If
it's
that's what-
Dex.
Pretty sure it's.
Let me
It's
double
both.
check. Sorry, no,
think
you're
it's-
right. It is.
It's strength, yeah. Because I'm pretty sure I've.
Do I get to keep my roll of 19 with it then?
It's a different roll because you pull the finger away. This is you making the saving throw. Yeah, strength save.
Okay, 7.
So basically-
Right, fine.
Like, it's actually anyone around me who's like 10 foot. Pretty much these like
Gotcha.
black, angry, scary tentacles come out, and you will take. I'll do it here because I can do it for beyond.
Dear Jesus.
Six damage.
6 damage.
Okay.
It's only a level 1 spell.
So do I still have the finger?
You've still got hold of it. Quincy's like, can you please stop casting spells on my tavern, please?
And I like
I'm going
I
to
like
get my
grab
pan pipe.
I like
Right.
grab the finger again.
Whoa, hang on,
I want to get my pan pipe. I want to get my pan pipes.
I'm literally going to grab. I'm going to use everything I can.
Get the finger.
Whoa. Chris, what are you doing first?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Yeah,
Don't roll initiative. Don't roll initiative.
Yeah, let's roll initiative because you know what? Like this is like
this is gonna
he's
turn
already
to
tried to
combat.
eat the finger and it's now turned to full combat if he doesn't give it back to me.
I was going to get the pan pipes out and try and stick the finger in the largest hole.
And I'm going to take it off you because you've already hurt
What?
yourself with it, and someone might be looking for it, and I might want to give it back to them.
I'm not eating it, am I? So.
You've
Right,
already
so-
tried. I don't know
what,
that.
what the fuck the fuss was about.
Let me just finger. So you're putting the finger in one of the pipes in the pan pipe.
Yeah.
Okay, Heris, what you doing now?
Right, well, since the spell didn't like push him away and he's still got the finger.
It does
I'm
it.
going to-
The effect of the spell is if they fail their saving throw, is that they can't take reactions.
Oh, he
It
didn't
doesn't
fail
push
it.
away.
He didn't fail it.
Nee, I thought you got a 7 as
You got a 7.
No.
I got a
Yeah, you
7.
did.
Oh, he said 17.
I said 7.
Yeah, so he can't.
I was only trying to put the finger
Yeah,
in the
reaction.
fucking pan pipe.
Yeah, he
Jesus.
can't. Yeah, he can't do his reactions. Yeah.
Everyone goes fucking schizo once the snake just does something daft.
I mean, you've already tried to eat it, and it's
Okay,
like
hang on.
someone's finger.
Right, so you've stuck it into the panel of pan pipe.
Be
Yeah,
back
I'm
in a
trying
sec,
to.
guys.
I don't think it's going to get in the pan pipe.
You can make a strength check trying to like, strength check try and force it in.
I'm trying to force it into the pan pipe.
Instead, I'm
You
giving
go
me a
and put
wisdom
it in.
save.
It doesn't,
Okay, give me a wisdom
we'll
save.
hold on. Let's do Chris's turn first, then we'll go to that. It doesn't go straight. You can either force it in or just leave it. Do you want to try and force it into the?
I was only being like normal human being. I'm not using barbarian
How
strength here.
is-
I'm just actually trying to get my pan pipe here, right? I just look at the biggest hole, use
Uh-huh.
the finger, and try and screw it in, but it's not happening because it's not going to fit, is it?
How big's the biggest hole in the pan pipe?
Not big enough to put it in a massive
No,
ring
okay.
finger.
Yeah, it doesn't fit.
I'm
You could-
literally.
Yeah, no, it doesn't fit.
I was saying, Snek, give me the finger back now.
Okay, he just gives you back the finger after taking all these digs and shit.
Snatch
Just
the
shrugs
finger
your
off him.
shoulders.
Well, you could just, like, ask for the finger
Yeah.
instead of just snatching it out of someone's hand. You've
Well,
already,
You've already tried to snatch it and eat it. Then you do it again and then complain about my reaction. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna steal this off you. No, you can't steal it. I'm gonna try it again. Like, come on, dude.
It's not stealing. I'm
If
not
I
gonna
steal
lie,
off
mate.
you and then you have a bad reaction and then I do it again, what's your reaction gonna be?
Well, they wouldn't even probably know because it's passive perception shit.
I didn't say Snek. I said you. If I steal from you and then you have a reaction and then I do the same thing again,
You
what's
said
your reaction gonna
I'm
be?
gonna make the
eat it.
point. I'm gonna make a point, right? That bagpipes holes, and from what I'm googling, depending on the fucking make of his bagpipe, could actually fit a human finger.
It's not a bagpipe.
Not
It's a
bagpipe.
panpipe.
Oh no, you wouldn't be able to do that. No.
Well, hang on. No, they're way too small.
Yeah.
Although the end one might be. No, I'm gonna say it's too small. I'm gonna say it's too small.
See, it's not possible.
I'm weirdly invested in this. No, it's too small. I'm gonna say it's too small.
This finger that I finally got back, is it looking mank? Is it rotted?
No, it's only recently been taken off a hand. So it's not decaying yet.
Would I know of a spell or a way to keep this preserved?
Keeping it somewhere cold, probably, or like a gentle repose spell might be able to keep it preserved.
Oh shit! Yeah, it's been another day. I could prepare new spells. Fuck.
In theory, if you throw in a bag of holding, there's no oxygen in there, so.
Yeah, it'd be like it's not cold, but it'd be probably. Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't start to decay because there's no oxygen.
I will send to Karo. I'll say, Karo, can you keep hold of this in case someone comes looking for it? I know you have the bag of holding. I think he has the bag of holding.
Yeah, I've got the bag of holding.
I'll place it in the bag of holding.
Okay, one gangster finger going in the bag of holding.
Yep.
Erdan just goes, right. Well.
It's still like, we don't casting spells in my tavern.
I'll turn to Dog.
Does he look scared?
No, he just looks a bit annoyed.
Oh, okay. He's not like petrified that.
Yeah, I mean,
this
you can tell this is definitely a tavern for adventurers. This is not the first time he's seen like a fight in the middle of a tavern. He's just like, can you not make a mess, especially in the morning? I'll just clean that up. Now there's black ooze all over the floor. I mean, come on, guys. It just walks over.
I pressed it. I pressed it.
We'll both press hesitation that shit away.
Thank you. Anyway,
Erdan will buy himself some breakfast.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
How many fingers would you want the sausages?
Yeah, don't mix the fingers up for a sausage. I mean,
Fucking who takes a finger off somebody? I'm like, I've just cut off a drug lord's finger.
I mean, it wasn't me. It was the dog.
It was
no. I'm talking about fucking Gritty's. Like, I've just cut off a fucking drug lord's finger. None. Like,
yeah.
It's a very Snek thing to do. We can't argue he's not playing the character.
Dude, reptiles' brains, man. Aren't like.
Mate, can we all pull our money together?
Anyway, you're buying breakfast, am I right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All I was going to say was, we all put our money together and get him that fucking headband of intellect.
Yeah, well, that's. I mean, fuck. The possibilities are endless. Fucking awaken Snek.
During all of
I'll
this,
be awoke, Snek.
you could awaken Dog.
Awaken Dog.
Yes.
Rrak, during all of this, you are just wandering through the city. Did you attempt to look for the group?
So I'm leaving here. Is that like are you muted?
Yeah, he made himself probably.
The dog.
There he is. Do you try and find the group in the city, or do you just walk around? Alex?
Fell asleep.
Oh, sorry.
There he is.
No, I'm just exploring. I'm seeing if there's anything that will interest Raks, like fight clubs, any particular areas where there seems to be a gathering of like orcs, half orcs, anything like that.
Fuck it, listen to this. Roll me a d20.
If he meets with the group, that's also fine. What am I rolling for?
Just roll a d20.
Okay.
That's scale. It's just a roll. 9. Sure. You're walking through the streets when a few figures run up to you, wearing black hoods and cloaks, bits of leather armor, and a few mishmashes of daggers and swords, and they go, "Hey, you, orc fella, we're looking for somebody. We're looking for a human-looking woman, red hair, wearing some sort of dress. Have you seen her? She has this weird six-legged cat thing with a bit a friend of ours fingers off."
No, I haven't seen her.
Yeah, well, let us know if you do. There's a reward in it for you.
How much?
500 gold.
Yes.
I'll keep
Sell
an
it
eye
out.
out.
Oh, fucking.
Alright, well, let us know if you find it.
Curious, if you said like 5k, you probably would just been, yeah, right.
I know where she is. I'll
Yeah,
take
I'm
you
like,
there
yeah,
now.
I'll take you there.
Heris just hands himself into a 5k.
I don't think Rrak genuinely knows where
He does
where
know.
her party is.
This is
Sell
actually
Heris
true.
out.
I know who
Sell
I know who
Heris
she
out.
is. I haven't the foggiest where she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so he's not lying when he said that.
Yeah.
This is true.
Anyway, Rrak, is there anything else you're looking for? Or
Not in particular. No.
I'd say after a while, you do come across, the location of the group. You do have a few people mentioning a strange Lizardfolk man who was asking for directions to a nearby tavern.
I've got no idea who that is.
There we go. Well, as opposed to it, you're all still on tavern. What do you think you're doing? Quincy's still just kind of looking at you all like, what the fuck? Yes, John?
The antidote potion, is this at one of those that I need to be there until it fully brews?
No, it's only a low level thing, so it's just, it just does by itself. Certain potions you'll need to spend actual items, so,
Okay.
I'll tell you which ones you need to spend the whole day with.
Alright. Then I will go to the library or archives.
Mhm.
I want to do some research.
Alright. What is Erdan researching?
He's going to research the history of his own faith.
Okay, go for it.
Try and find
Okay.
out more about the boons.
By the
Okay,
way,
make a religion check with advantage.
Matt, did my message happen at all?
Which message? No, because Heris wasn't there.
Oh.
Okay, well,
9.
do that for this night.
Okay. 9. You begin looking up, bits and bobs. You don't really. You kind of learn the basics that Erdan already knows about, how the paragons were created after the legends, and how the gods basically put them there to act as gods while the gods can't be there. You know that the paragons themselves actually exist somewhere in the world. They kind of take up residence in different places. Where that is, you can't quite figure out, and you begin trying to look up these boons, but it's nothing. You can't find anything. And the books always seem to be reading more like the old scrolls or scriptures don't have anything about boons in them.
He's just thinking, I need something earlier. Where could I find something earlier? I'll go up to one of the librarians,
Mhm.
and I'll ask, excuse me, but what's the earliest record you have on Corpi?
What's that, sorry, sir?
The Corpi beat is the collective name for
Yeah.
dragons.
Earliest records. Not long after they were created, really.
Is there any expert here on them?
Not here. But I believe there might be one in. She travels around quite a lot. Last I had, I think she was in. I want to say Zakima. She might have moved there though recently. It was quite a while ago. She was meant to be there.
Do you have the name of this person?
Yes, her name is Anora.
Anora. Do you have a description of it? Of her?
Yes, she is an Eladrin. She changes, her look with the seasons as some Eladrins do. It's kind of difficult to figure out what she looks like most of the time.
That's like 4 elves.
Like 4 elves. I mean, that's what you're looking for.
Ooh.
She does commonly wear a large a pendant or a holy symbol, but of all the symbols of the paragons combined.
Okay. Do you know of a way to contact her? Or?
Unfortunately, I do not. Maybe someone with they have to be familiar with the person of a certain spells. I unfortunately do not.
Do you know of someone with such a spell that knows her?
Let me think. I'm afraid I do not. Maybe one of the court mage might know.
Court mage. Very well.
Sorry, the archmage, I should say.
Very well. That will do. Thank you. And with that, Alright, we'll go to the Adventurers Guild next. If he,
Right.
given that he's done all the available reaches.
Now, what about the rest of you?
So after breakfast, actually, I will look over Karo. He seems the most level-headed one out of pretty much all of us. And I'll say, so Karo, the finger. What do you reckon I should do? To go find the guy, give him his finger back, ignore it.
Does Karen know anything about these this gang?
Not a lot. I'll tell you this is going to be something that Kara's familiar with.
Right. I don't think actually going to them would be a good idea. I don't know much about this gang. If you've heard someone in charge of a force, it's not a good idea to then go back to them and say hello.
Maybe not hello, how about sorry?
Sorry doesn't tend to work when you've taken someone's finger off.
You give it back. Sorry. Give them like Snek. Here's a Snek.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't make anything any better.
He can say Snek.
Yeah, if you may have with them again, it's not going to end well.
I mean, I don't want to like accidentally run into them in like the street and like that could end really badly.
Yeah, I think either way this is going to end badly. For now, I'd say just try
I'm
and
gonna
keep your
hug
head
you.
down.
We're gonna
Why?
be best friends ever. Because you're a big scary dragon.
You want me to stay by your side, don't you?
Exactly.
Okay.
Hey guys.
So, and I'll just like briefly ask. So, how did Bahamut go? You were at the temple yesterday.
I got some answers. Not what I would have liked, but it's enough for now.
Cryptic,
Aren't the gods always?
I guess. I generally try not to speak to them.
I hear Karo go, the gods are cryptic.
Yeah, if you're in the tavern, then you can hear it.
But I hear one side of the conversation.
Well, it
she's
depends. Is
I'm like man.
well, that's a good point. Yeah, are you replying out loud to Kara in your head?
In my head.
Then you wouldn't hear it.
That's what I'm asking.
Right. Well, I'm going to. These are things I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the library. I need to do just a quick research, and I'm going to go to the Adventurers Guild because I desperately need some coin.
Okay.
I actually thought of another thing for Erdan to just before leaving the library or archives or whatever.
Mhm.
So,
What you gonna do?
he was also, in lieu of finding any specific information on the boons, he was going to look up ancient temples of the different paragons.
Okay, I'll say that'd all be in like the same check.
Oh, okay.
It was just a general check on the four of them.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, Carol, you doing anything specific?
Karo's on bodyguard duty.
Alright.
I was going to accompany to the temple. The temple? The library. I'm going back to the
Okay.
library.
At this point, Rrak, you do see Karo and Heris walking through the streets.
Okay.
Oh, do we notice Rrak?
Yeah, you see the fucking giant orc who
Mm-hmm.
you've been traveling with for quite a while now.
Rak,
Like,
He's
wait,
not hard to
Rak
notice.
doesn't hide.
I'm like waving.
I'll just nod to her.
And I'm
There
minding
was
Rrak.
a man looking for you. He offered me 500 gold. It's a shame. If he offered me 600, I probably would have given you over.
I'm like slightly looking at hurt because it's like that's all I'm worth to this fucker. 600.
Better
I'll,
than worth being 500. Better than
I mean,
being worth 500.
True, but still. Like,
She's not wrong.
I reply with, "Yeah, I had a bit too much to drink last night.
Don't we all?
Kind of. Somehow I ended up drunk trying to sell my own arcane focus to these guys, and then Dog bit his finger off and I ran.
Will we skin him now?
No. Wait, the man? Yeah, we can. I mean, we've got his finger.
No. Do they have enough money to be worth skinning? Or any of the
I mean,
elves?
his finger had this crazy tattoo on it where once you make contact with someone else, it like explodes. So it might actually be worth something. So the rest of him might be worth something as well.
Perhaps.
But was he an elf?
Were there any elves?
Actually, was he?
He was human.
He was human.
I'm
It's like
looking
half
for an elf.
Pointy ears. Live a
Yeah,
long time.
ideally.
Kind of tall. Arrogant.
Yes.
I know elves. Are you looking for a particular elf?
No. Just one
Just
that I would
elf.
not get in trouble for killing.
I'm like,
Oh god. Sounds like we've got a serial killer on our hands.
yep.
no,
kinda like it.
it's just the age-old orc versus elf
Yep.
feud.
I'll say maybe check out the prison. Maybe there's someone on death row.
No, I believe it has to be a battle.
You could give them a sword and give them a fighting chance.
I think a malnourished prisoner would have little chance against me.
Fight pit, champion stuff, and arenas. That's what you need to look for.
Maybe an idea.
Is any of this said out loud, or is it all mind to mind?
To me, it's mind to mind. I don't know what.
Rrak
Yeah,
will
what's that?
mention that he's looking for an elf out loud.
Right, when he says he's looking for an elf which wouldn't get in trouble killing, Karo again just sort of looks to the sky. He's like, really? This might be the right path.
These are the people I'm meant to be with.
Yep.
I done
I-
lately? Come
I
on.
can explain.
We just need to burn down. I just need to burn down an orphanage and cut all their fingers off. That's it. It's my day. So I'll leave. I'll say to Rrak, going to the library and then I'm going to the Adventures Guild. Take your. What are you doing today, Rrak?
Nothing.
Do me a favor. Keep an eye on Snek and maybe punch him a few times. That'd be good.
Very well.
Oh,
Thanks.
no.
And
Barbara.
I'll go to the library.
Right.
Barbarian fight.
To the archive.
I'll tag along with them.
Right. What are you researching, Karis?
So I'm researching Molt,
Okay.
specifically his scales.
All right. Make a history check with advantage.
Okay.
History. I'll go for nature check with advantage.
Nature.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? 20. 17.
17. This is something you kind of researched a little while ago, but you can't really find much more than what you did originally. You remember reading that it's like a natural thing for certain races, so like obviously Lizardfolk and Dragonborn will have scales, but for a human to start having scales appear, it's very strange and not really heard of.
Because he drunkenly gave me a tidbit of a past life. So that's...
Yeah, you also remember that he's a sorcerer, and how you've him cap himself, he appears to be your best guess a draconic bloodline sorcerer. So you're thinking maybe it's got something to do with that. In terms of what past life could mean, you can't really find much.
Thought it was much. I was hoping to narrow down like he's related to this dragon or this.
I mean,
this is this guy.
Yeah, you can make down that maybe he has
The
some
scales
relation
are
to
red.
dragons. But you can't determine what it actually means. So
Yeah.
you can probably narrow it down to being some relation to dragons.
I'm just saying the scales are red.
So I would. I've seen the scale, so I would know that. Does that give me any more information?
You can assume it's some connection to a red dragon then. No,
Okay.
the red scales.
Perhaps, look for red dragons.
Well, here, I would research red dragons. Known
Okay.
ones in the area, or just general information about them?
Let's make another, say, nature check for that one.
Nature check. I take it just a normal roll for this?
Yeah.
14.
Because there's advantage too, because you're in the archive. So.
Oh, advantage. Sorry. Again. Yeah, I'll take the first one. 14.
14. Red dragons, you don't get loads, but you get a fair bit. They tend to be the most arrogant of dragons. They also commonly referenced as the most powerful dragons. They tend to live quite a lot in seclusion, away from most other dragons, like most chromats, but these ones specifically kind of go out the way to make sure that they are the only ones around. They are very territorial and tend to be probably one of the most aggressive, maybe slightly less aggressive than whites. But they tend to live in warmer climates, so like volcanoes, anything like that, like warm islands, something like that.
Any known red dragons in locations in the area, other countries?
There's a few reported dotted around the place.
Do I get that?
Yeah, sorry, I need to quickly open my dragons page. I say dragons page, the right page of my notes. Give me one sec. There's a few. None of them seem to be in Vadenhime.
Okay, that's good.
Sorry, one sec. I need to try and find where I put this. I need to put a list of the dragons that will be significant. Nope, that's the wrong page. There we go. So many things to find. Where the hell are my notes? There. So there are 3 red dragons that stand out. One is called Vovus. He is said to be to the east, somewhere to the east. Another is Nozel. She is located somewhere reported to be in the wildlands, but no one knows for sure. And the other is Varvanax, who is located in a volcano in Renaistan.
Volcano. In where, sorry?
Renaistan.
Renaistan. Sorry, what was the first name?
The first one was... Oh, what was it? What's the first one?
Before Nozel.
I've actually got that. Oh, there's Vozo.
No, before Nozel.
No, that's Vozo.
Oh. So it's Vozel and Nozel.
There's Vozo and Nozo. No, yeah, Nozo. Nozo and Nozo. Yeah, that's it.
Where was Vozel?
Matt, are you sure about that now, Matt?
I don't know what to say. I can't find. I've got a list of dragon names. I can't remember which one I said.
I mean,
Did it say a different one, John?
What?
Hang on, I'm trying to.
I've got Nozel.
That's the first one I said. Not even a red dragon. That's a blue dragon. Sorry. Looking at literally this page is just my rough notes. So there is Vorvox, which is the one in Renaistan, and Nozel is the one that's reported to be in the wildlands.
Okay, so Vorvox.
I was wondering why the fucking first one didn't sound familiar when I talk about red dragons.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. Vorvox West.
I should really
Wilds.
fucking sort these notes out quite
Cool.
a bit.
It happens.
Let's see. That's pretty much all I was researching, and then I will leave and go to the Adventurers Guild.
Right? Is everybody making their way to the Adventurers Guild?
Sure.
That'd be a good way to wrap up.
I would have told everyone before I'd left what I'm doing as well.
Alright. So, Snek, you're going to make your way to the Adventurers Guild too?
Yep.
Alright, then tell you what we'll do because it's getting a bit late and I'm about to run out of charge. I'm going to plug my laptop in over here. We will wrap it up there for this evening as you all begin making your way to the very large Adventurers Guild building in Cyridillia. You see the quest board ahead of you with a series of quests on it, and you look to the quest and find a few that kind of pick your fancy. And we will pick up there next week.
Cool.
Then, thank you very much for watching, everybody. And we will see you next time when we sit down rolling. Bye, guys.
See ya.
Aye.
See ya.
Adios.
Bye.